Okay, hi everybody. I got
Yay.
mommy. It's mommy time.
Finally, we've been edging about it forever.
You can't just open up stream saying that we've been edging. God damn it. It's not that kind of stream.
It always is, especially when I'm around.
Alright, so we're gonna do some recap because we haven't done this in like a fucking year.
And I have no clue what I'm doing. It's just like I'm a brand new beginner again.
So general stuff in the world of Dragon Age. This is the fifth blight, I believe, which is when the Darkspawn crawl out of the ground and just assault humanity.
Okay.
And those
that
are all
happens
the fucked
periodically,
up
just
kind of
like
monstery guys.
cicadas.
Pretty much, yeah. Very cicada-like. I don't remember what all specifically they've said as to why. I don't think they've fully told you yet, so I won't get into it. But
Okay.
yeah, that just happens sometimes, like cicadas. And so you were here at this tower, like learning to be a mage, and some shit went down, and then to kind of get you out of it / serve his own needs, Duncan, the Grey Warden commander, recruited you.
Yep.
And then you guys went to Ostagar, where you met up with Alistair, your knight guy on the right there,
Yep.
who also became a Grey Warden with you,
Okay.
which involves imbibing Darkspawn blood.
Yeah. And
Very Witcher-like.
Yeah,
Most of the
very
time it
Witcher-like.
fucks you up and kills you. Sometimes it doesn't. You two lucked out. The other two people there died.
Well, isn't that very Witcher-like also? Can fucking
Yeah, no. Like,
A
it's
lot of
exactly
them
the
die.
same thing.
Same. Yep.
There's definitely some shared DNA there. And so as the Grey Warden, that means your charge is to like fight the Darkspawn. And they showed up with like a big Darkspawn army at Ostagar and killed the king, and just kind of fucked things up and made everybody all worried. So
yeah,
now,
and somebody that was supposedly good, right?
not exactly. His general, I believe, Logain, like, he didn't call the Darkspawn there, but he was supposed to like sound the retreat at some point, and he didn't. And then partially as a result of that, the king died. So there's some like, politicking going on.
I think he took advantage of the situation, the
Yes.
Darkspawn being there to achieve a goal that he wanted.
Yeah.
Killing the king.
Yeah. And so now, I don't remember if Duncan lived or died in all of
I
that,
don't remember either now.
but that's sort of
I
not
feel like
important.
we might have, we thought he was dead, and then we might have seen him again later and realized he wasn't, but I can't recall.
We'll find out, or I'll remember at some point. But the aftermath of that, you woke up in the wilds. Morrigan and her mom, Flemeth, like, pulled you out of where you were.
Okay.
Because you were like fighting an ogre.
Okay.
And so then, Morrigan was being all like, I don't want to say bitchy because I like her, but she was being how she is. And then Flemeth was like, no, go with him. Like, the world's in danger.
Yeah.
So now she's with you.
Not bitchy. I can't think of the word I want, but I know that's how she.
Bitchy, but I don't mean it in a bad way. Standoffish is a good way of putting it.
She's not. It's like she's not willing to put her guard down.
Yeah.
More likely because she can't imagine people treating her like an equal and a human being.
Right.
Instead
Well,
of
because
trash.
like, Re the tower here, and then her, like, magic is like, magic practitioners are like heavily discriminated against, heavily like literally under lock and key. They have phylacteries of blood to track them down. If you're not playing by their rules, they're gonna be like, dirty mage, fuck you. So yeah, she and Flemeth of the Wild have like a huge distaste for people in general.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you got her, and now you're running around to different important locations, all on old Grey Warden treaties to get people for like the war effort, to build an army against the Darkspawn. And so we came here first to the tower, same tower where
This
you,
is the
like,
tower
grew
that
up.
we went around and around and fought stuff in.
Yep. And there was all kinds of demons and fuckery. And you went into the Fade, the magic dream realm.
Oh yeah.
And did some stuff in there. And you, last time we did this, you finished that off, killed the demon, saved the tower, and got the mages promised to like show up for the big fight eventually.
Cool.
And so that's where we left off. Oh, and then I guess last bit of thing, the old lady there, Win, is a healer from the tower, so she's with
Win.
you as well.
Her name. So it's Win, Morgan, and Alice.
Yep. Yep. That's your party. You did the tower, and now we'll head off somewhere else to begin like another recruit somebody, solve the local problem.
Okay. So am I needing to talk to these people, or are we done and ready to engage?
Yeah, you're ready to go.
Okay.
General controls refresher.
Yeah, because I have no clue what to do with this thing in my hand.
Yeah. Hi, Faye. Long time no see. Logan was supposed to close the pincer maneuver with the Darkspawn at Ostagar. Instead, he sounded the retreat and blamed the wardens. Duncan did die at Ostagar.
He did.
You're also playing Dragon Age. That's funny. I guess this is really right up your alley, isn't it, Faye?
I haven't touched this. God. Probably more than a year. Because I think we played it around...
It was like last May or June or something.
Yeah, well, maybe we played it a little then. It was kind of something... Because I started playing games not this past Halloween, but the Halloween before with crap. Mm-hmm. And then kind of did different things. That's been forever.
Well, we started this, and then there was a chunk, and then we played again, and then a chunk till now.
Time.
So I haven't done a good job of making this happen.
No.
Left stick to move around, right stick to move your camera.
Okay.
Yep. And as I said many times before, and we'll reiterate, you want to work on doing those together seamlessly. I know.
And
you'll get it eventually. I promise you will. And you don't have to be great at it immediately, but like keep that in the back of your head that that's the skill you want to build.
I really feel like a complete starter again.
Don't feel bad, Mama.
You know what we need to do?
What's that?
We need to find a game
that's literally meant to like teach you stuff.
And that we can do on days when you're not streaming. Mm. You know, we can watch some shows for a while, or we can do half an hour of me gaming together, you know, while you coach me, and then we watch shows.
Yeah, honestly, that's not a bad idea. Like, treat it like exercise, do a little bit every day. Treat it like
exercise, so that when the random moment comes up, you want me to join you on stream, it's a good time, and you don't have other stuff going on.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I start again, because that's extremely frustrating. Learning curve stuff.
I'm sure.
And I'd rather just get in and play, because this appeals to me.
I think I've probably said before that like some kind of Mario game would be good for that, just because it's like really smooth and responsive, and you can move around and you know least, move it in 3D like this,
so that a controller doesn't feel like a foreign thing in my hand. You know.
Is Mama playing on casual with the start button for Battlefield pause? I think we're on easy. Do they take away the Battlefield pause on different difficulties? Because I've always played with that too. What?
Well, I don't want to not be able to pause stuff if I need to.
No, you're okay. Nothing's changed.
Okay.
Really, please
don't scare me now.
No. Like, we're not doing anything wrong. Faye's just asking like what the setup is. But yeah, please don't put pressure on yourself. Like, we'll work on practicing, but it is okay to not know what you're doing.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said it's like asking me not to breathe.
I guess, but like it's a fun thing. This is a fun environment. Everyone in chat's cool. Like no one's gonna come in here and come at you, and if they do, I'll like banish them to the depths of hell.
Oh, your chat is awesome.
Yeah,
our online family.
Okay, so yeah.
So I have no qualms about sacrificing my self-respect for their amusement.
Well, but again, you don't have to. There's no sacrificing. You can just play and it's low pressure.
If I cause any enjoyment for them, that's cool.
Sure.
That's I don't care if they're laughing at me or with me.
L2 for the radial menu. Why don't you press
what?
Left trigger.
Okay. Think about right and left here for a moment.
I don't know. Some of this might be contextual, not okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that as long as you hold that, the menu stays up, and that is mainly important for if you need to get at potions or.
Well, some of the things that I did, I had to get at this.
Yes. So okay, let me take a step back,
and
you can let go of that. Upper right, you have your mini map.
Yeah. I
Do me a favor and spin your camera around for just a little bit. Okay, so you see the cone. The cone's moving along with your vision.
Yes, the cone tells me where I'm headed.
Right, but what I wanted to see, because I know we talked about this before, is that the mini map itself is always oriented north.
There, I like that better.
Regardless of which way you are facing, the mini map is always keeping the same orientation.
Which is why I very rarely paid.
That's okay.
Because it drove me nuts.
Other stuff you have on the left side, your party's stuff. So the red bar is everybody's health. On the screen, on the left. Those circles with the images.
Oh, the circles around the party.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, so the red is the health.
The red is their health.
And then the blue, or in Alistair's case, yellow, since he has like the non-magic version, is your magic and stuff. And yours, as you can see, and
why
wins.
does he have a non-magic version?
Because he doesn't use magic, but he has like stamina or something instead. But it works the same mechanically, where you're.
So he's a Grey Warden, but he's not a mage, not magical.
Correct. Not every Grey Warden has magic.
He is just.
Actually, he does a little bit
muscle.
though. A little bit because he's a Templar, so he has like some slight like anti-magic magic.
Okay, got it.
But it all works the same mechanically. It's you use a thing and it depletes a certain amount from that bar.
Yeah, and I have vague memory.
Mm-hmm.
The black stuff flaking off of us is because of something we've got turned on.
Yes, I was going to say the reason yours and Winds are already a little bit depleted is because you have some passive stuff.
We have some passive stuff going on that depletes our magic a little bit all the time. And that's...
Which is the shield and the little ball and the dirt. But the dirt is so fucking weird and funny. So
I know, it drives me nuts. That
the dirt and the shield are both defensive things, and then the little ball, I think, like helps you out with your basic attacks.
Also something going on with Alice. The red glowy stuff.
I'm not actually sure what that is because he doesn't have anything depleted.
He's clearly not depleting
it
anything.
It might be
something
passive on his
him.
armor.
Oh, maybe it's something he.
Yeah, you don't have to worry too much about it.
Okay.
Yeah, Faye says I'm also a self-described filthy casual that plays only for the storyline. Yeah. I'm always telling Aloe too, like there's no
storyline is a blast.
There's no wrong way to play games. There's so many games that are all about the story. So play in whatever difficulty you want that's gonna give you the best experience.
I was gonna say another off.
What? Go ahead. We are off color here.
I like my porn like I like my gaming. It's gotta have a good story.
So underneath, on the bottom right, then the top 3 boxes, those are your passives that you have on that we were just talking about. Underneath
what are you talking about?
Bottom right corner.
Yeah. Oh, those top little tiny 3 boxes?
The top little tiny ones, those are your passives that you have on.
Okay.
So you don't really need to worry about those.
Yep.
Underneath that, you have what we have set as your active skills for battle so that you can get at these really easy.
So X is that punch thing.
Yep, that's you shooting a stone fist as a projectile.
And the Y is the
bolt of
lightning or fire?
Bolt of lightning.
It's lightning.
And then B is...
And B is freezing them. It's an ice thing.
Yeah, and that one isn't like a projectile per se. It's like it'll just poof right on them.
And then is it right trigger to get the 3 that are behind that?
Yep, exactly.
Oh, see, I didn't forget everything.
Yeah, so hold that. So then
it switches
then
to
on
those.
X you have a cone of fire.
Cone of fire.
Which it'll pause and then you like choose where you want that and fire it.
Yeah, what's the green?
The green is healing.
Healing.
So if you're taking damage, you want to be doing that.
Okay, but is that healing myself?
Yes.
That is?
I think you can cast it on anybody else, but it will default.
It'll default.
It'll go to those little pictures on the left. It'll default to you.
It'll default to me unless I cast it on some.
Right.
And I would aim my.
It'll pause it and then you'll like use the D-pad on the bottom left, or maybe the stick. Either one of those.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, but you'll go up and down on those character portraits and choose who you want to cast the heal on.
Okay, you'll have to remind me.
It's okay.
In the heat of the game,
it'll pause too.
All that is gonna go away.
I know. It's okay. And then the B is just a generic magic blast thingy.
Yes, that's the thing I had to start with. My magics that I had in the
very
beginning, kind of.
You also can just press A to do like a basic attack. It'll just fire like a teeny dinky little thing.
But the one here, the B one there, is stronger.
Yeah.
bolt of magic.
Yeah, so you're gonna focus on these, but if you're out of magic and waiting for it to recharge, or if the skills are on cooldown,
I gotta switch to the other. Grab.
Yeah, because you may also recall that when you use these,
they have a timeout.
The portraits will like darken, and you'll see like a radial thing going,
yeah,
and then when that finishes, then you can use it again.
Like a recharge.
Yeah, and that's the main basics of you doing stuff in combat.
Okay. I should probably just walk around this room a little bit just to figure out.
Why don't you walk around while we're talking? Although I guess that's pretty much it.
Okay, because.
Yeah, it's okay. There's a lot of like little fights and stuff in this. There will be plenty of easy chances to get yourself reacclimated.
Watch. You're gonna jinx me, and we're gonna be thrown right into a big ugly thing.
You'll be fine.
Oh man! So the hardest thing for me, and maybe you can give me some tips, is controlling the camera so that it doesn't drive me nuts. I would like to, like, if I'm just walking forward, I don't have to push the camera forward because that just makes me look at the count for the whatever. Right?
Yeah, you probably don't want to be doing up and down on the camera. You just want to be doing left and right.
Yeah. So and it's just like so like I am going to look over. She reacts so fast to moving, and for me to
do you want to? I can see if I can fiddle with that.
Slow and kludgy with the camera. I'm not. There's a minute it fell.
I don't know.
I think it's hilarious that everybody just follows me. I just want to.
Well, yeah. What else are they supposed to do?
I know. I just want to learn to maneuver. How to control.
Do you want me to go into options and see if there's any sensitivity options?
No, it's
okay.
I should get used to.
Well, no, but that's a valid thing, Mom.
Gaming like.
But you're allowed to change the sensitivity options if you'd like. Assuming that's allowed, because this is a slightly older game.
If I go through there,
no. We came through there. You're fine. You're not going to stumble into anything. We cleared the whole tower, so it's non-hostile.
We cleared the whole tower, so I'm not going to kill myself. Battle.
No, you're totally fine.
I'm a little gun shy.
Even if you did, we haven't done anything. We just reload the save. But you're fine.
I always walking want to push the camera forward.
Do you think is it just like you're like both sticks forward go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that's so I always get the camera wonky because I want to push the camera forward when I'm walking. And the camera kind of follows me. I mean, like if I did nothing, the camera's going to follow me.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm going to walk in the hole. She does. She reacts to.
Okay, do you want me to look at the sensitivity?
Because I am going to run into shit. That's why I'm so tentative when I'm moving. Because it's like I hardly moved that at all. And she's like winging off in a direction I wasn't intending.
Okay, I think this is for the camera. We may not be able to change your movement sensitivity.
Oh, well then.
But we could change the camera sensitivity.
The camera sensitivity is.
Or invert it if needed.
It's the movement sensitivity that.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think you might have to just.
Because I try to make a little nudge to the right or left. And she just goes, wah! Oh. So I really. Oh, there's sparkles.
Yeah, sparkly things means you can interact with it.
We can do sparkles.
That one's a lock chest, though, and you don't have a rogue with you, so that one you can ignore.
Dang it. What do I have to unlock the locked?
A rogue. Like a thief. A different person.
A thief.
Do you remember Liliana, the redhead, who was like a chantry sister?
Yeah, I think I thought she was...
Yeah, I think you wanted to do her. Okay. Anyway, hi Tig.
Hi Tig.
You said you wanted a mama stream, so we're doing one.
I did this just for you.
We can reorganize your party too.
And I literally have not touched a controller in God, it feels like more than a year. So I'm just having to learn how to use things. So I'm literally just maneuvering myself around until I feel comfortable before we figure out what my next task or quest is.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to learn how to use all of my controls. Now, when I want to talk to somebody,
I think if you're close enough to see that green bubble, you can just hit A.
Just hit A?
Oh, come, swift sword, and deliver me that I might find the Maker again.
And these are just...
She wants us to kill her? That sounds like kill me, please. I want to go to heaven.
Click her again.
Listen.
Oh, come, swift sword, and deliver me that I might find the Maker again.
It doesn't sound like I want to go see God.
Well, the whole tower was just overrun with demons, so she's maybe, just kind of like, I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Anyway, these are just like non-important NPCs, but if you did it on someone important, then it would bring up like the dialogue chatting thing.
What do you wish of me?
Yeah, like Morgan.
I don't know.
You can just say never mind, it's fine.
No. And I remembered that's how to do that.
Yep.
Okay. So I played with, that's good though. These are the things I have to remember in the actual. I get to do this. Oh,
It's locked again, yeah.
it's can't go through the metal door. And that's sparkly 30.
Yeah, if you want to keep kind of heading to the right here, that'll take us back to the entrance. I think we come in.
Will be.
Oh no, he's just playing with Dad.
Okay. Which way do I want to go to the
Off to the left.
left?
Yeah, Tig, we're gonna try to get Mama
Try
doing
to
more
do
gaming.
this more regularly.
Do some Dragon Age, and then Paper Mario's out in the next month.
And then comes spooky season. Maybe I can play some more
Poopy thing. Yeah,
spooky things.
yeah, we're sitting on Little Nightmares too, so we can
Little
definitely
Nightmares. Was I in the middle of one of them?
do that. No, we finished the first one.
Oh, but I thought I had started the second.
We had talked about it, but I don't think we ended up doing it. Just keep following this hallway. You did what you could, though. And then out that big door on the left.
Up that way?
Yeah. That'll take us back to the map, and then we can figure out where we're going.
Or do I need to talk to...
Now, you already talked to these guys before. Generally, they'll let you just talk to people again, even if it's just, like, repeating dialogue.
When I go through the stores, is it telling me that it's going to open the world map, or I have to...
It'll take you to the world map. You can go ahead and just hit A.
Okay.
If you would like to change your party at all, we can go back to camp. Otherwise, we can look around and see where...
What were my options? Would I want to change?
In addition to who you have with you, we have the dog, the warhound. We have Sten, who is like the big half Kinari guy that we rescued from...
Oh, yeah.
The town.
From he was in the cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Liliana, who's the
little
sister who's like a rogue, so she does like knives and bows and lockpicking stuff.
So, depending on what we choose to do, 'cause it didn't say we had some different... What?
Quest is fine.
Yeah. Depending on what we decide to do, at this point, I don't know enough about game theory and...
You don't have to think about it that hard.
Yeah, there's a dog. He's adorable.
He's a good boy.
He's a good...
If you're wondering, like, do I need a certain party composition for different zones?
Yeah.
No, you can just do whatever you want, basically.
But there's pros and cons to the person in the party. Like,
yeah, the problem for me with this game is that I played a mage, and you're also playing a mage.
Yeah.
Alistair's like your bro, so I want him.
Okay.
Morgan's a hottie little toddy, so you want her. And then Wynn is a healer. And so that's like 3 mages, which isn't an ideal party composition, but that's like...
But they're good things to have.
That's who I wanted, and there's also like big pros to all of them.
Yeah. And my warhound, of course, he fights.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a class. He's just a dog.
He
just bites things.
Should we introduce Tig to the party? Or wait for me to do that?
You could like go say hi to them at camp. Yeah.
Where's...
That's all the way in the upper right. If you navigate to there.
On that little corner
in the little
map?
Yeah, in the little square, because it's supposed to be like...
Where's that little square taken from?
It's anywhere. That's the point, is that like you're moving around camping, and so that could be like anywhere.
Oh.
There's no like real place on the map.
So how do I navigate to that?
Just like left and right until you get up there.
Oh. Like...
Take your stick and go up in the corner.
Oh,
there you go.
There. So I literally just do this and hit A?
Yep. We'll see if I can figure out how to...
How will you end it?
Okay, so that's what's...
Okay, yeah. So Sten wants your thoughts on the blight.
Sten wants my thoughts. Oh yeah, we'd ask the dark. Just please leave.
Wait, no, like you can be sassy about things.
No, I'm sure we have to
Is
fight
that
the
all?
Do you remember the archdemon, like
By
the
an
big
ocean of
fucked up
darkspace.
dragony
How will you
thing?
reach
Kind
it?
of.
If
Like a
you
zombie
reach it,
dragon?
how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
You like to be.
Well, he's
Sense,
kind of
yeah.
a tough nut to
I
crack.
thought you liked.
You'll have people join your party, but they're not going to be
Fearless
like
warriors.
best friends
That
right
is
off the
what we
bat.
hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
Ooh.
Evidently not. Only to see what you are.
Sorry,
here
that's
for.
my stats coming out. All right.
Oh, but he'd like that, I guess.
What did he say? Did he
Just the approval thing in the corner. Because this is like one of those RPGs. Well,
Really,
where you'll
I'm
talk
not
with
here
people.
to impress you. I could make excuses and say I'm new to the Wardens, which is true, and has a lot to do with why I'm not making the decisions you might expect a Warden to do or being all powerful. But
you're fine, by
I'm
the
not
way.
here to
He's just that kind of guy.
it's,
Yeah,
but I wanted to. How do I bring up the rest of my party?
they're just around here at
So I
camp.
just have
So
to.
Liliana is somewhere, and then the dog is somewhere.
Okay, so probably.
You can just look around, or we can find them on the map if you really can't find them. I think actually that might be Liliana exactly right in front of you.
Okay, right.
If you head like straight into the screen,
Oh, right there.
I think so.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
here. Here. Okay. So this is Liliana. She probably has questions too.
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I hear my doggy.
Oh, I didn't. He might be in there. He must be in our right ear then.
What
So-
can?
'cause
is
I have
it
my right ear off.
Oh, I have it partially off, so I can hear you. But
Yeah,
I
so
can,
he's probably like off to
yeah,
the
he's
right
clearly
somewhere.
in my right ear.
Yes?
Oh yeah, and she's like French too.
Oh, that makes her even more sexy for me.
She's from Orlais.
Okay, where's Poochie?
There's a bunch of little like DLC.
Oh, yeah, and I named him Raider.
There's a bunch of little DLC side stories in this, and there's one where you can like
Filthy.
play as her.
Smell him 50
What'd you
yards
say?
off.
There's a bunch of little DLC side stories, and in one of them you can play as Liliana and like be a French bisexual and things.
Oh, yeah, I missed what she said. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. What's this about a French bisexual?
It's like her in the past running around with her lover or something.
Oh, fun stuff. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's a warhound, Tig. He's meant to like, fucking like tackle someone to the
Hey.
ground and rip their throat out.
Hey, big. So, I didn't catch what's her face. So let's
I'm
go
not sure
back.
either.
Oh,
We can't. I don't know.
can't.
I think she called him Stinky.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Oh. Oh, he doesn't like the idea
I
though.
will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
She's a healer. She's not gonna hurt. Oh, baby, I made the wrong choice.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I think they're pretty smart too, Tig.
Yeah, that's right. They understand speech. I remember that. They completely understand what you're saying.
So when we were like at the war camp at Ostagar, he was like, I don't know, I think he had like some mild poisoning or something, so we got him some herbs and fixed
Yeah.
him up, and now he's with us.
Yeah. We saved the booby and now he's ours. Okay, so I don't know what to do. You're gonna have to just tell me what to do, buddy.
Okay,
That
well,
we're at that point that I just don't know.
head like out to that path there to leave camp, and then it'll have you choose your party to go with you,
Okay.
and then just pick whoever you like. Don't worry about.
I don't remember enough about anybody to know who I like.
That's okay. You have the ability to like play as them as well, but you don't need to. So
Right.
literally just pick like the characters that you like and want to interact with.
I don't know. I don't remember absolutely nothing about any of them.
That's okay.
I vaguely recognize
just
them.
Head out there and we'll see the party screen. If
Okay.
you want me to choose for you, I can.
Yeah.
But there's literally no wrong choices.
Okay. Because I literally oh, I have to pay for. Okay.
You get to pick 3 people to go with you.
I do think Morgan got it. So she's got to call him.
Okay, so move left and right then until you're like on her. The selection is not very clear, but it at least tells you the
Oh, I
text
see
at
it
the top.
highlights. So, add.
Indeed.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, and I don't know. I mean, to me, it makes sense to have people that can fight and people that can heal.
It would probably be a good idea to have at least one warrior type guy to like be up front taking hits for you.
Yeah.
So like Alistair or the dog or Sten.
Well, and I just don't want to have to pick between Alice. So I like Alistair and the dog better than Sten. Sten might be great, but doesn't.
I didn't use him either. He's not that interesting to me.
Okay, thank you. So, but I have to choose between those.
You could take both if you wanted. There's no reason that you can't, but and you can also cycle them if you want to like choose one now and then choose another one for like your next quest or something.
Yeah.
You know, like there's other than the literal limits of the party size, you can do whatever the hell you want.
What other things do I mean?
So those three all kind of fill the same role.
Yeah.
Then you have Wynn, who is another mage. She's very healing focused, whereas you're maybe a little bit more balanced. And then Morgan is very like attack focused. And then Liliana has like knife and bow skills. She can like sneak around, and she can also open lock chest for you.
So she's kind of a ninja.
Loose
Ninja.
There's really no wrong choices.
Yeah. If I didn't feel like I needed a healer, I would take Liliana, Alistair, and the dog.
Okay,
but I tend to not like the thought of leaving the healer behind.
Well, you can also heal. You have a healing spell.
Okay. Because to me, they're more fun. Those they're more fun. I guess. So,
I think that's what you should do then. Take the ones that sound fun.
Indeed.
If you're choosing those three, they'll have to like deselect Morgan and then add the other two.
Oh, I was counting wrong. No, I want to keep Morgan. So sorry, Liana, you're bye-bye.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's fine, Mom.
Or if you had to pick between Liliana and Alistair without letting your gayness make the decision.
Probably Alistair because he can think.
Okay. Then I will put her back.
He's honestly just more of like,
oh, she got mad at me.
No, it's fine.
Yes.
He's more of, I'm not like that hot for him.
And I probably am being stupid wanting to take her. I'd probably be better off with Liliana or the healer.
It's fine,
What
Mom.
would you it's just me being weird about it. So what do you think?
Probably Liliana or Wynn is a stronger choice.
Okay.
They'll probably be able to do a bit more.
If I put a gun to your head right now, would you?
Well, I think you like Liliana, so I think you can take Liliana. If we're playing and you're finding you're dying too much, then we can like swap somebody out for Wynn.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I hit B.
Yes. All right. Okay. Yeah. Now we got it. Let me see the controller because there was one stream where I couldn't fucking figure out how to leave.
How to leave.
Okay. Here. Yeah. All right. It's not that hard.
We were at the right exit.
Does it give us level info for any? Yes. Doesn't.
So we don't know what kind of shit you're getting me into.
And I think the gold stuff is DLC. Well, so let's.
Faye and Tig, you can see I'm a great decision maker. My decision making skills top notch.
Yeah. So Faye, are you saying you can like change your party outside of the camp? Because I don't know if I ever knew that. Well, here maybe we'll just choose based on what sounds fun to you.
Okay.
So there's a forest out here, the Brickylian forest, which has like elves and werewolves and shit.
Are the elves good or bad?
Nothing. Is that black and white?
Okay.
There's the tower. We did that. There's the Frostback Mountains, which there's a cult there. I don't know.
There's a cult there?
Yeah. And then there's Redcliffe Village.
I feel like we've been to...
No.
No?
We were in Lothering here, which also got hit by the Darkspawn.
Huh.
You can kind of see on the map, see that like dark spot coming up.
Yeah.
That's like the Darkspawn light coming up from the south. And down here, this is where Ostagar was and Plymouth's Hut and stuff. My internet is bad right now, so the lag is going to be massive. No worries. I also took ages responding to that. So I think those are the main three then.
Okay.
The forest, the mountains, or Redcliffe.
And you don't know anything about what we do in any of them?
Well, I know everything.
Okay, a fishing village on the shores, Lake Caledon. We don't know about it.
Alistair has some family there.
Okay. Medic farming.
Yeah. Forest. And just like
Dangers
it's a
of which are
big scary
well
forest.
recorded. That sounds scary. I think I need to work up to that. And I'm definitely not going down to where the Darkspawn are right now.
There's no particular reason to.
I know.
And then some of this gold stuff. You know what? Actually, one of these. I know this one. This is like a whole quest line, and we'll want to do that later.
Okay.
I don't remember specifically between these other two what they are, but one of them is a short thing that might be smarter to do rather than later.
Okay.
Trying to figure out what these are. Man. What? Oh, okay. That is another thing that I think we'll do later. So I think this one is the one I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Cultures past the shade. Okay, yeah, we'll head here then for a brief
Okay.
little pit stop before we go on to like the next big quest.
Feel free to yell at me. 'Cause
You're gonna be fine.
no clue what I'm doing. So I just
Just click on that.
click on that and I'm ready to go.
Yep. Show us the little.
Oh, there's more Darkspawn.
Well, that it's doing a little blood trail. It's supposed to be like us going somewhere, but you also did stumble into something apparently.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the
That's Logain.
Banner that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you.
This is
I have
bad guy that
arranged
was
for
known
a-
from he was the one that took
A
advantage
solution. With your leave.
The
Ah,
Uncle
yeah.
of Crows send their regards.
of. Oh. Be good.
An assassin.
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Make sure to talk loud so the mic picks up. No, it's okay. We're in our house. You can yell about assholes all you want. Someone's gotta.
Someone's got to ask.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
Watch out. There's dog.
Okay, you're in combat.
Uh-oh. What do I do? I forget.
So pick your targets and start slinging spells.
Oh, I don't remember how to pick my targets and start spells. I
Well,
honestly don't.
It's gonna be whoever has like a text thing above their head. And remember, make sure to move your camera too so you can see what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Just shoot things at them.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that's good. You killed one.
Did I kill it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's dead on the ground, so there's more going on up
I
there.
could do more of these guys in here.
Yep.
Is there a particular move that's going to be better than another one against these guys? Ooh, what did I just pick?
You're casting your cone. Let's see on the ground for your fire.
Oh, but I might hit my good guy.
So then move it left a little bit so that it's not highlighting them.
Is it highlight? Okay.
There you go. So now it'll only hit the darkspawn.
But it wasn't even aimed at the darkspawn at that point.
It was saying it was if they were highlighted red.
Yeah. There. Okay. So
Yeah.
there I'm going to get them.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it is the X?
A.
A?
Yeah.
Very well.
To your question, I don't know if the darkspawn are like weak to any particular element. There are certain spell combos that will do stuff. So like if you freeze someone and then hit them with that stone fist.
Did we get it all?
I think so. Yep. You're all good. You can
I'm so
loot
bad.
them.
I couldn't
No.
even manage camera and attacking at the same
You
time.
made it out of the battle just fine, Mom.
I know, but I did it very...
To your question, if you freeze someone and then hit them with the stone fist, that'll trigger like a shatter effect.
Oh!
So that's like one combo that you can do to like do some extra damage.
Makes complete sense.
There's also like various things that can put like an oil slick on the ground, which you can then light on fire. Stuff like that.
Okay. Where are we headed again?
Like that way.
Was I headed this direction?
Yeah. Just head that way. This is just like a little interim zone for this battle.
I don't want to run anymore.
You're okay. You have magical protection.
I know, but I still power everybody's health bars.
Everybody's completely fine.
Everybody's fine. Still
You're doing great. just head in that direction for a little
This
bit.
isn't even Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm pretty cat.
Okay. Faye says on this difficulty that anything you're doing with an area of effect shouldn't hurt your teammates. There's no friendly fire. So you're fine to shoot fire at them and they won't be bothered.
Why is it saying world map right now?
You hit A again to leave. Because this was just a little distraction on the way to your
Oh,
destination.
that was literally that we're done?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes stuff happens when you travel.
Oh, we're still on our way to this place. This was on
Yes.
the way there.
Yeah. So we should probably talk to Felix here.
Okay.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Who got? Oh, Mule.
People with him.
Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your
Felix
service.
Bigwood.
That seems very like something
Felix
they would name a guy.
Of or from Bigwood, but yeah. He's bragging.
Felix of Bigwood. Well, he's not bragging. I think I'm sure that's his actual name, but the devs are just like tee hee hee.
Yeah, the devs are definitely tee.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out? Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What do you?
I mean, yeah, it's a quest,
He has it. He has this control.
Right, and
What
he's
would we
saying
want it
he's.
for?
Well, you got to think in video game stuff. Just acquire things that could be useful to you.
Yeah, but is it bad? See, because it makes me wonder if he wants to get rid of it because it.
I get where you're coming from. You're fine to take it.
Yeah. It controls a golem. Ed.
Yes.
I don't know that I have to ask.
As in, like a Jewish
Wolf, I
rock
brought
creature,
it
not
from
a small man from Lord
No,
of the
I know.
Rings.
The golem.
I know.
So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say.
But
Might be
where's the
useful,
golem?
No? I mean,
Evidently
you
not
look
right
like
here.
the sort who could use one. Yes?
Right. But who?
There you go. Ask him what's the catch. If you're feeling
The catch?
sus.
Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for
I don't
adventurous
think we
types
need this
like
thing.
yourself, surely.
No, you should do
I'm
this.
hoping that's so, at least.
Trust me, just do this.
I'm not gonna go down fucking south where all the darkspawn are.
Mom,
and
the whole game is fighting darkspawn.
I'm not gonna go down south.
Just humor me.
Just as well.
I'm not gonna like put you in
He's
front of a jump
laughing at
scare.
me.
And
Because
boy.
you're being a goofer.
I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told.
Dulaf
I
Gar.
hope it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
That will wake the golem. Remember that.
We don't have to remember it. It's okay. The game will
Best of luck to
keep
you
track of
then.
that for us.
Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Oh, so we don't have to go find his mule. I thought that was what we were going to end up having to do.
No, yeah, we're just here to get the control rod, so you
Okay,
can
we
you
should
can
grab
turn
some-
around and head back out to the map
Well, should I grab some health fruit while we're here, or do we?
if you'd like to. Yes, that's a potion ingredient,
Okay.
so it's good. Your foot cramping? Do you need a minute?
Oh, it's dying.
Do what you need to do.
I'm gonna have to deal with it before I. That's right.
Yeah. Like if you need to get up and stretch and work your foot out or
Yeah,
something.
I'm
Like,
gonna have to do that. Unfortunately, you want to fudge around a little bit while I
sure.
do that?
Yes, you're fine. Mom, handle your foot.
I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know. Shit happens.
With much to do and little enough time to do it.
I did walk and days. And, I've had headaches, or the weather's been crap, or whatever. I'm stuck working late. I haven't gone out and walked. Mineral.
Sometimes cramps just happen.
Oh. Wait. Got a major.
Hmm. Yeah, I hate that.
So entertain the animals there.
The animal. Well, I guess Tig is a duck, so
Big as a duck.
at least one animal. Everybody wish the cramps away.
Oh. Faye, you're Faye. Do some magic. Heal my cramp. Oh man, I don't know what to do with it.
Would that foam roller thing I have be of any use?
Okay.
You could grab that from on the treadmill in your bed, or I could grab it for you if you're like really struggling.
I'm really struggling. Let me.
Well, I ordered. I wasn't really.
Your map.
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking. I ordered a mat to like put under the treadmill, not really thinking that it'd be fucking moving it back and forth all the time. The exercise mat I have, and I use that every day.
Okay. Foam roller is.
No, like it's like here.
What?
Yeah, right side of the treadmill. If you can get at it, if not, I can get it for you. Okay, let me get it for you. There you go. So maybe just kind of like step on that and see if that does anything good for you. Yes, we did get that at Aldi. I don't use it a ton, but sometimes I've tried, like, if I'm feeling particularly cramped and beat up, I've tried rolling bits on that, but, like, I don't know.
I don't know how to roll the.
I don't know.
Roll.
I don't know shit about anything. I just kind of fumble my way through attempting exercise. Okay, good.
Oh.
some of it. The mic, I think, is only picking up like half of what you say because it's.
Probably just well. It was like
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, you're giving him some like free mommy moaning ASMR. Which, you know what? Now that I say the phrase "free mommy moans," I'm pretty sure that came up exactly last time we streamed too.
oh yeah.
Because you were doing the thing where you're like, "Oh, I'm afraid of like combat in the darkspawn," and you were like moaning about it. And I'm like, "Damn, for free." Faces, eat fluids, and
Yeah.
salt, all common. I would think salt would like cause things, if anything, rather than remedy them.
Well, yeah, but also all
Maybe.
but I no.
Could be. I don't know. I don't know if that picked up. She asked if you're in healthcare too. Okay.
I probably am not a but I'm um almond cow and
I don't think much of that's getting picked up.
that's okay. But I probably yeah, I haven't oh,
You have a water bottle with you during the day? You
and I drink coffee about noon. I literally missed both of my breaks today.
Oh.
I got my lunch and no break. And so
Yeah,
otherwise
I can work you like a dog.
I don't need to.
I know. We should maybe get you a water bottle up there though, for after you're done with coffee.
And I always have a bottle of and I
Yeah.
wake up with migraine.
Yeah.
You know,
Because I don't know. You maybe
there, that's much better now.
a lot of my work is like
Work.
when I need to think about something, I'll end up taking a drink. You maybe don't do quite as much
No,
of like what do I do type thinking.
no. It's like you're in the fire until you finally get a break.
Yeah. A lot of cramping is electrolyte issues. Plus,
Yeah.
if you're increasing fluid, you need to offset the water intake.
Well, I haven't had enough fluids, so
Not in healthcare by trade, but by necessity. My roomie / hetero female life mate has 0 kidney function.
oh no. That's not cool. Yeah, I am very prone to cramping. I've tried changing some mineral supplements that are supposed to help that issue.
I mean,
I did
as
not
an
take-
observer, that just happens to you periodically.
I did not take. Yeah, but it's been a long time since that last big cramping I had.
Maybe.
And it generally happens in your room in the evening.
Maybe.
So
I mean, that might have to do with like just leg position and stuff too.
maybe.
Because if this is where you're sitting when you got your feet up, then like,
Maybe it is.
of
Maybe
course
it's
it's going to happen here.
Yeah. But yeah, I have, but I probably need to focus on more. And that's one of the reasons why I drink.
You have the controller, or is that buried here in the blankets?
You had it.
Oh, I have it
handed
over here.
out to you.
Here.
Because I told you to do stuff while I was.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to
Yeah.
play the game for you. Anyway, we're heading south down there to Honeleaf that is selected.
Oh, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going right in the middle of the dark, but there will be more of them down here, so I'm gonna have to fight it.
Again, that's the whole game, but yeah, so head there.
It can't just be hot boys and girls and
The game's too crunchy. Other than
funny
Morrigan, they don't.
fun fairies and
there's
non-evil
never just-
dragons.
No, there's never just fun fairies and non-evil dragons. And nobody's hot in this one except Morrigan.
Does anybody get the
Fuck yes,
go there?
yes, there's sex.
Well, I remember. I remember when you were playing, but
What were you gonna ask?
fairy. Or
There,
the elves?
there aren't Tinkerbells. But
No, the
there,
elves.
There are
the elves.
There are Fae in
Because
the
you
game.
know, the elves. They hop.
We'll get to see some elves when we get to the forest.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to fight? Is that what that means?
Yeah. Salt also helps with blood pressure, blood pooling in legs after prolonged on your feet work days. Note, I am not a medical professional.
What was that?
Salt also helps with blood pressure and blood pooling in the legs. With a disclaimer, like I am not an actual medical professional.
Yeah, I know. I need to keep an eye on salt and so.
Yeah. So go ahead and there's someone up there.
Okay. I know there's something to get here, but there's also going to be critters the minute I move. So I'm planning my attack.
That's okay. What one of the buttons too is literally just a like pause for combat, so that you can fully just get your bearings.
What's that?
I don't entirely remember. I think it might be. Again, I'm a
So
touchy.
to tell me it exists and not know where it is?
We can. Do you want me to initiate combat and I can figure it out and then tell you?
Is it on the... Okay.
I think it's this.
You think it's...
Yeah. The one of the buttons that no longer has a proper fucking name because they just throw symbols on it.
The Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Faye, you might know if you're playing this. Like, what do you press to just like pause combat? Like, not casting a specific skill or anything, but just
Like when your camera's pointing in the completely wrong direction because you're an idiot. Is it crap? She almost looks like she's bringing them into a squishy. Yep. It's not Darkspawn. It the naughty elves. It
the
is a
antique
trap.
pro.
The Grey Warden dies here!
More enemies ahead. Softly here.
Is it does this?
I'm gonna let you kill all the elves.
Well, I'll put this back in your. I started this off just standing around, so we'll probably just restart this combat encounter. But well, okay, or I can. We didn't save right before this, so I could.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
It's fine.
How do you, what do you gonna say? We'll just redo this?
Yeah,
How do you do that?
like load an autosave.
Oh.
I'm sure there is one. No, maybe not. All right, then I'll salvage this so that we don't screw you. And I guess I'll hop on Google and see what I'm thinking of. All right, unless I'm thinking of like Inquisition, because I'm sure there's a way to do this, but I guess it's possible to didn't add it until a later game.
Everybody's magic bars are. Oh my god! Two of my party are dead.
Not permanently though. So it's not a big deal.
The two of us are about to be dead.
No, you and Morgan have full health bars.
Oh, with health bars because but our magic's going away. Can't even.
It'll recover, but yeah, because we shot a lot of spells. Here, I'll let you handle the dialogue now.
Happened to me.
You got to play the game.
Okay, but what am I gonna do now?
Side.
I could tie him up and talk to him if I wished. Shall we? If I wake him up and talk to him, I have to tie him up first.
You're not gonna have to do like a rope tying minigame. The game will tie him up for you.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
Apparently, the thing I'm thinking of is you click in the left stick. Like imagine the left stick is a button and you click it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so we'll try that next time in combat.
Okay. All right. So do I want to ask him questions, or do I want to say that could easily be Rick?
It's up to you. You got to do your own role play.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
I was like, my name is Zev, not a meme. With all of the my name is Jeff stuff.
So would I be in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Ventiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
That might be good too, Faye. She'd probably like that. What? That radial menu we can pull up with left trigger. Faye says you can have it be a toggle instead, so instead of holding it to keep it open, you just press it once. We can fiddle with that and make that happen for you.
Okay.
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it. I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service. Oh, well, that's between Logan and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself. Isn't that what we're establishing now? I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logan of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logan then.
Here, I don't care what he was paid.
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Okay.
Oh, very true. Thus, there's no reason for me not to tell you everything, is there? As it is, if you're done with the interrogation, I have a proposal for you, if you're of a mind. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause, so let me serve you instead.
Yeah.
You were going on about elves.
Well, no, but can I expect it? He doesn't. The top two questions, literally, clearly no loyalty at all. And what's to stop him from finishing the job later?
Yeah, so you can ask him.
But here, look at you.
Sure.
Why? Because I am skilled at many things, from fighting to stealth and picking locks. I could also warn you should the Antivan Crows attempt something more sophisticated, now that my attempts have failed.
Yeah, but you can also just have him and not have him in your party.
If you prefer. Warm your bed. Fend off unwanted suitors, no?
He is one of the bisexual options.
Right, but in this case, but yes, I get it.
These things you say, they must drive the men back home simply wild. So what shall it be? I'll even shine armor. You won't find a better deal, I promise.
You don't.
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair?
They seem to really want.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Now when it has something in parentheses, that means it's like using your
Using
your
power?
skills.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Not like you're gonna mind control him. Like
No.
you've put points into like Silver Tongue, like getting
Yeah, no,
charisma,
I
that
don't
kind
want to
of
do
stuff.
that to him.
Well, no. Like, it's okay. I'm saying it's fine. You're not doing anything untoward, but that is something that, like,
It builds a skill? Is that what you're saying?
it's
by
not
putting
building the
points
skill
into?
up, but it's taking advantage of abilities you have.
Okay. But I feel like that's kind of coercion, and I don't really want to do that. I kind of feel like I collect cast off.
Okay.
So.
Ow. Maybe true, but ow.
Oh, whatever.
I'm sure you know best.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
You know,
That's
they're making
excellent
me
advice for
nervous.
anyone.
Welcome.
Well,
then.
Alistair's like the
Having
fucking
an
straight-laced
Antivan
church
Pro
kid,
join
and
us
she's
sounds like a
judgy as
fine
hell.
plan.
Oh,
So, of course,
you're
they're
another
going to react that
companion
way.
to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Ooh. That's not an official. All right, so now I have to pick who's coming.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or do you think they offered him to me because of a particular reason that I should take him?
No, as far as, like, utility, he basically does the same stuff as Liliana.
God damn it. Now what?
Right, some Darkspawn. So click your left stick in.
Click my left stick in.
Oh, actually, I guess that was from the previous fight, so you're fine. There's no new fight. It just hadn't, like, fully closed the fight
Or is
before it
that
started
what
the
that
cutscene.
circling white thing is? What I just...
No, that's your wisp that you always have.
Okay.
Zevran starts out lying. He says he can pick locks and has zero ability to do so.
Oh, really?
At least right away, you can give him that ability, but he doesn't, like, come with it, I guess.
Let's... What
Just, looting corpses. Yeah. I think that's something for crafting.
There's
a few more plants around. You honestly, and bodies. Like, you don't have to worry about it that much, but you can if you'd like.
Okay, why does that say assassin there?
Because there's an assassin up on the hill. There were, like, archers.
But it's dead?
Yes, he's dead.
Okay. There's that body.
Anytime you see a treasure icon, it's either going to be a chest or a body.
Okay. Go around to get up there?
Yeah. I think if you go here. But honestly, I wouldn't worry about looting every...
Okay.
I would just go forward. Because that's also where the exit is like, up that path.
This path?
Yeah. Do you see on your mini-map the little, like, double arrow thing? The white thing?
Yeah?
If you, like, go up this way, that's going to take you there.
The camera must not be facing right.
Yeah, or to the right.
Okay.
That's why I did this with my hands.
Okay. This?
Yeah, there you go. Up through that little pass.
I saw that other little path.
Yep.
Oh, God.
It's okay, Mom. So just head in here somewhere.
I'm just gonna peek around. Oh, there's bodies hanging.
Yeah. Shit happens. World's a tough place. That's just the back for his zone. Do you see too on the map the little arrow in the upper left?
That's where I need.
Yeah, that means there's like an objective like in that direction.
But I have to go around to get
You'll
there,
have to follow the path,
I
yes.
can't go straight over into those hills.
I mean, you're kind of heading that way. Mom, it's okay. It will be fine. You are so fine and prepared for whatever they're going to throw at you.
Right.
You have like a solid party. You have a lot of skills. You got protection. You're all good.
I see them.
Oh, crap.
Okay, so now click your left stick.
This.
Okay, or just fight.
What were you gonna have me do?
Click your left stick so that you can like try the pause thing.
Oh, I missed. I did.
It's okay. That's okay. You can still do it. You can do it anytime.
Okay, why am I showing?
You tried to cast your healing spell. So
Tried to cast my healing spell.
I guess so.
What I
You don't
would
need to though. So
I hit
just
the wrong thing.
I just
so
pressed B to get out of this.
Press B.
Yeah.
Make a preserver.
There you go. Got him. You get so hot and bothered about every fight.
I'm sorry. I'm not a fighter. Honestly, it's against my natures.
It's gonna be most video games though.
I know, damn it.
Other than like Dream Daddy.
I need to play some games.
Here comes trouble.
More.
Yeah, there's still plenty of guys running around. Any dudes you see with red circles at their feet are enemies. Yellow is your allies. There's still some more guys on the right. And you can see on your mini-map too, there's still red dots. One more gunlock there in front of you.
Yeah. It's like he was being attacked already. That's why I hesitated. I thought.
Yeah, they were. Everyone was piling on.
Yeah. Alright, let's take it around.
Probably just bodies and then whatever's up there.
Yes. You want? Probably. I'm getting marginally. Whoop. Run right in.
The dark spawn have sensed us.
Kind of off to your right. Other right.
Right. I see, because I'm looking at the map and not at, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
My camera, I don't know what I'm doing.
There you go.
Oh, he's alpha? Damn it.
You got him. If you see enemies with like differently colored names,
No more,
that's gonna
but
mean they're
where's my
stronger.
camera pointed? I gotta go.
Yeah. Other way.
I just trying to figure out where it is.
Keep going. Somewhere off
Oh,
in
I
that
see.
direction. There's some archers, I think.
They're not
just-
within range yet, right?
Well, right. So head over there, fight them. Alistair's fighting again, locking, and the archers are like off on the right.
No, Alistair's already fighting it.
Yeah. Because he's a melee boy, so he has to run up and get in their faces. You and Morgan can do spells, and then Liliana can also do range with the bow.
More.
Got him?
Any more red?
Looks like that's gonna hit a wall, so
Okay.
just the bodies around here. Oh, they're a chest. So, if you press left bumper, not trigger, bumper.
Bumper. That's this.
Yep, that'll switch you to Liliana, because it's just gonna cycle through the party, and left is like going all the way around back to her.
How can I tell when I'm at? Oh, here I am.
Yeah,
On her, right?
and the portrait will be highlighted too.
Oh.
Now that you're her, you can walk up to that chest and unlock it.
So now I'm her.
Yep,
Here.
like straight ahead, kind of by that fire. Okay, there. So not anything that exciting, just a
That's
regular
what you
longsword, but that's how that works.
Okay.
And then if you do right bumper, that'll take you back to yourself. Okay, there, and then see that little icon?
That icon? You wanna go
That'll
over
be
there?
what you want to do.
What's the? I can't tell what I'm. I guess I go this way.
Yeah. I think you'll have to just circle around though to get through that little fence.
Oh,
Yeah, so you're doing the right thing.
it's behind this building.
No, turn back around.
Oh,
It was that little thing in the center of the square. But there was this little fence. So here, then you can go in.
in the. Oh,
Yes.
confused.
The icon is like above the head of Jill.
Whoosh.
Find out. It's okay. You remember why we're here? For a golem?
Oh. Oh, it's a golem. I thought it was like a a man that got turned
Petrified,
to stone.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here, of all places.
Take him. Right?
Yeah. Okay, so you tried it, but the rod didn't work.
Oh.
So now you gotta head into that building there with the 2 statues.
I have to go out of this circle.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'd grab you that bird seed it's about.
Bird
Oh,
seed.
okay. That's just flavor text. That's not actually anything with any bearing.
Okay. No.
Do a little U-turn and see those statues over there. That's where your map's pointing you, in that door.
I'll...
Then just make your way through here and explore.
Probably be fighting it.
And there will always be shit to fight. Just going forward, Liliana's just blocking your view.
Oh, I'm here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see through her.
Yeah.
And it's really weird. I feel like I'm doing it.
It's just bodies.
Does my wisp gain me that just oh it is
Your wisp helps you in combat.
I wanna
Yeah. Either will get you there, left will just get you there faster. Oh, there's just a plain weapon. Yeah, might as well. Oh,
my
full.
ammo-
Okay. Then we'll make sure to sell shit at some point.
Okay.
You can just leave it.
What's next?
But there is a crystal behind you that you should probably check out.
I wanna go back to right?
Yep.
Here. But I probably can't take it.
If it's a special item, you should be fine. The weight limit won't apply
Strange.
to special stuff. Or maybe not. Here, you want me to take a peek in your inventory? Or we just filled up on crap?
And you probably get rid of anything you don't really need. Are you dumping it?
I'm putting it in your junk. Which will let us just sell it
Sell it
quickly
later.
later. Armor we could actually take a look at later.
Gotta keep Golem Control Rod. Wait, it probably needs something to activate it besides magic words.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't let us just, like, destroy important items. I'm sure they'll be like, no, you can't do that. So we may need to go in there later to fuss around with other stuff, but...
Alright, so now I can...
Yeah, you have it. The visual thing is still there, but you have it.
Oh.
So you can continue on.
Okay. And which direction do I need?
Put that away. Follow the torches.
Go. Ooh. God damn it, I'm like a drunk.
And that might have also... No, never mind. There's a Hurlock in there.
What?
Dark spawn. Just fine, though.
How did you know?
Because I saw the red pop up for a minute. Just because it's, you know, an older game and it's not perfect, so I saw him through the wall for a minute. Fine. We've killed plenty of them.
We gotta think about what I have to be prepared to do the minute that rope.
Just mash your button. Spells.
The dark spawn have sensed us.
me.
Yeah, you gotta. There you go. You're casting your heal.
Casting my fucking heel? How do I uncast my heel?
Just B. Y on your second page.
Because I felt like I was losing my... Going!
I'll also be keeping an eye out. Like, so, you know, definitely manage your own stuff too, but if I see that you're dying, I will tell you.
Red dots, yellow.
After the first area, I usually trash anything Iron Element below. Yeah. We just, you know, we haven't been micromanaging inventory stuff super hard, so I've been, like, doing that in chunks rather than having her fuss with it, like, every 2 seconds. I mean, even for myself, I try to not be in my inventory all the time.
That's probably worth getting, right?
Yep, you can grab that. I think stuff like potions and stuff are freebies as far as your inventory limit. So as many of those as we can grab is a good thing. But I have to resist that impulse too, Faye, because when I'm by myself, I will, like, be so anal about every single little item I pick up and, like, clearing every little alert in my inventory. But that's not as good for stream when people are watching.
Is that food?
That's money.
That's money.
1 silver, 38 bronze.
Well, take it now.
Yeah.
Question.
I think that's just your roots or something.
What?
The junk that you're
up
gazing
on the
at.
Ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sparks everywhere.
Bodies.
Yeah, I know. I guess it's worth checking.
As much as you want to. Fuss with bodies or don't at your discretion.
Oh, it says, what is that? Plus level up received.
You have a level that we can do at some point.
Okay. But was that something to do with this dude?
No, like you beat enemies in combat, you've got experience.
Yes. Am I?
Because you hit A to take your staff out.
I thought I was.
The body, I guess, since it only had money, it like auto-looted without pulling up a window.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, so see there in the bottom right, you received some money.
Now I understand. That's why I try to figure out whatever else was there. But...
Yeah. That's the way you came from.
Okay, so I need to go this.
Definitely a myth. Ooh, if I get into the running out of space part of the game, I go so hard in the inventory. Yeah, I wish, like, and I mean, this is
more
like
money.
This is an RPG, so of course it has
but
stuff
I've already
like that.
been in this room where I'm seem to be like.
You can head that way that you're facing, or to your left.
Here, if I can get money.
Oh,
death root?
That's another like potion crafting thing. More and more, Faye, I just appreciate simplicity and not having to micromanage things in like extraneous systems. Like, I don't know that I ever legitimately crafted anything in Skyrim out of an interest. Like I probably did for achievements, but not because I really cared. Because like you get so much good stuff. Why would you ever fuss with basic ass equipment? I think I got one of those dragon cultist masks really early on and like wore that for most of the game. You try moving your camera a bit because it thinks you're trying to. There you go.
There.
Okay. I would just leave that since your inventory is full. It's just more like kind of regular armor. Or well, you know what? You grab it and we can trash something else if we need to, because Viridium might be like better for Alistair than what he has. I don't know. He might just have like leather on or something. Here. I'll delete a couple things in the junk that were good for a few.
Delete a couple of things in the junk?
Yeah. Well, because we're not at a shop to sell them.
You put a Viridium longsword in there, and you in the junk.
I will check at some point.
Right.
Yeah, so then head that way. There's... Oh, see the torch?
Oh, those are stairs.
Yeah.
I wasn't making out there were stairs there.
I craft for the cash, pretty Mystery 4. I never worried about money in this game because I found like a duplicate sell your items glitch. So I was like, cool, I'm fine with that. I'm usually very happy to just cheese systems like that.
Thinking any minute now we're gonna have to jump out.
Okay, be prepared. You can definitely hear some moaning, so there's something about.
You can tell I'm a little bit.
I see them.
Yeah.
Shark spawn.
You're a bad dude.
Yeah. Oh, you're still Liliana.
Oh, I'm the wrong person.
Yeah, press right bumper and go back to yourself. Yeah, there you go.
Where's my camera view? Where's my camera?
Remember that you can do that click the left stick thing if you need to make a pause to manage it.
Already being that.
Well, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't shoot at him.
Okay.
You know, like if everybody gangs up on him, then he'll go down faster. I think you're good. I think you're cleared the room.
And now, did we find out money is filling up my inventory?
No, money is fine. You can get as much money as you can carry.
Greenstone.
That's
Is that good or bad or not needed?
That's another ingredient, so you're fine to take it. Things that are going to add to the weight limit are like...
Are these people like behind a barrier or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just looking. I didn't even read the thing up above.
I didn't either, to be fair.
Literally says magical barrier, and they kind of look frozen in space. Oh no, that one guy's...
No, they're moving. Skill 100 alchemy and Skyrim all the way. I hear you on Cheese System. Yeah, I think I probably maxed out everything at some point for an achievement.
Alright, so what do I do with a magical barrier?
Click on it, did I?
Okay.
By the Maker, we're saved.
No, it's there. You're just talking to
You
them.
weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us? A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck! But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking. The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for shale.
What did he just do?
He opened the barrier so they can get out, but it's still, like, there, kind of.
So clearly he controls the barrier.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, presumably he put it up just so that the Darkspawn
rod has nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance. My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Well, we don't know that Shale killed his father. Just looked that way.
My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you? There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever. I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
I want to do that. I mean, I did buy get the rod. Came down here for the golem.
You can do whatever you want to do.
I need advice. I'm phoning a friend.
I think you are fine to ask. I don't think you're going to get penalized for trying to know more information. Now and as a general rule.
The code phrase. Or did Mother give them the wrong one? I wouldn't be surprised. She said she never wanted to see Shale activated again. If so, I'll gladly tell you the proper phrase. Just save my little girl, I'm begging you. You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Sorry. Of course I will. I was going to do it all along, you dum-dum. I didn't catch.
Just thank the Maker.
Okay. All right. So if I've got to open this, if there's magical things and traps, shit, how do I defend against them?
I believe another benefit of having Liliana in your party is that if there's literally like tripwires and shit like that, you'll see it.
So do I want to switch to her?
No, I think you're fine to still be you. I think that you just get that for having her with you.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but I think so.
Don't quote me on that. As he sends me to my death.
Well, I don't think you're not going to die. You just take a little damage. I don't remember exactly what's in here, but we'll just deal with it as it comes up.
Saving content.
Yeah. Here, we should, even if it's auto-saving, we should probably do an actual save just in case.
Okay, good idea. Into something that we don't know what else going to hit us.
Well, I'll just bend a little bit. Because doesn't seem like it's auto-saving all that often. And it's good to be diligent about that kind of thing. Good to go. You don't have to be spooked. You were already jump scared by a spider once, or you can handle it. If she notices it before you get to it, she will speak up in regards to traps. Okay, so if we hear Liliana be like, hey, watch out, there's a trap, then we should pause and let her handle it. Faye, do you know, do we see it if we're not controlling her, or do we have to be her to see it?
Oh.
Okay.
No, it's not.
You fought probably like 50 Darkspawn already this stream. You're totally fine.
Ow.
Literally just like a pile.
Is
think of it like a chest. It's just like a container object the game has that may be more.
Yeah.
I guess it's stone. There are sometimes just like piles of ash and stuff like that can have.
Could be a trap.
I think it's items you're fine. Yeah, just rocks.
Anything you need or no?
You might as well grab it. Stuff like potion ingredients that you can have as many of as you want. There's no reason not to grab it.
Something dead there or laying around.
No, that's probably the guy who came in after her. I just realized I'm a little navvy to you guys. Hey, listen.
What am I doing?
You're either healing or you're casting your fire. Yeah, you're casting your fire.
Okay.
So you're good. Hit A one more time.
Good.
Yes, you'll see it regardless.
I thought it was awful. Really strong.
You're doing fine. You got him. But yes, Faye, you are literally our little Navi.
Our little Navi.
Do you know Navi, the fairy from Zelda? That famously goes, hey, listen, then tells you things. Faye says that yes, you don't have to be Liliana, but just having her around, you'll see like tripwires and stuff.
Oh.
But then similar to the locked chest, you'll have to switch to her to disarm them.
Oh, I do. Okay.
You can grab all that. That's fine.
Alistair wants to say something.
No, that's because you're near him.
Still here.
That, I think, is just part of the track. I don't think that's nearby it.
And
yeah, you can look at that if you want to.
Yeah, this codex.
Yeah, codex is just everything in the game, like all of the writing things.
And what do I want to do with it? Do I hit A again, or
I
hit A?
You picked it up, so I think now we press this guy to bring up the.
Which guy?
Okay.
Okay. That
Bring
brought
up
up
the
that
menu
little
here.
map.
Left trigger 1 to get to the book. Is your, I don't know what you would call this whole tab. And then in here you navigate. It's hard to get to.
Jeez.
This would be under. Well, cause there's
journal. There we go.
There's tons of shit that you can pick up in here.
Going well.
And those things we just fought were demons. So he's doing some demon shit down here.
So hard.
This is another thing I have to try not to do too much on stream, is just like read every little bit of writing in these games.
So, I mean, okay. Jill is acting strange. Let's get down to that game. Experimenting on Shale.
Yeah.
This part of the problem. Here we go. It missed the team, and it's too dangerous. Holding it, and I cannot count the possibility that it's having some influence on Gollum. Or is it my experiment? I try to deactivate Shale for the time being, and then deal with the demon for all. So that's where. So either he deactivated Shale.
He did.
And then the demon got him.
It's done.
So I don't think Shale killed him.
Okay, I guess the full. Are we full again already?
I know, you got rid of a whole bunch of shit. How are
well, only like 5 things, but still. Maybe, I don't know, maybe some of the crafting stuff does take up like minuscule amount. Probably that.
None of them are like magical items.
Well, I mean, a lot
Harvest
of this
Festival
would be
ring,
kind
is that
of
important?
I don't know, but I am just gonna equip some shit onto Liliana to like take it out of her inventory. What? No, give her a bow. We have. I guess you can't use this. Yeah, it needs higher dexterity. Well, she might have a bow to use.
Good, not a bow.
But it'll be out of her inventory though.
Yeah. Yeah, the armor that you thought would maybe help.
Looks like he needs more stats. It's
Oh.
probably good, but we can't use it yet. Well, we're good for the moment.
Did you grab the thing?
Yeah. Yeah, because those crystals we want. The stories are so good, I get the whole not fun for everyone thing. I'm just biased. Story slut. Yeah, no. I also love reading all that shit. By the time you get to Inquisition and they have all of like those like tarot card things for like the bigger lore entries, those are really cool too.
Yeah. So, looking at the mini map.
You're gonna take a left.
Okay. So
I think
the arrow on the mini map is where I want to head, not the path I'm currently.
I think that arrow is actually half of an X that's getting cut off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's like a little cupboard.
Oh.
Then you actually want to do a 180 and head that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because south is where we came from. I usually fake because I want to still get all the lore and things. I'll usually just like skim all the things. Depending, like sometimes in games I don't care, but like in a game like this I would be skimming a lot of things, but just like reading it to myself so that I'm not dwelling on it for too long. I don't read things out in general, and like maybe I should more, but reading dialogue out loud takes so much longer than reading it in my head. With rare exceptions, like when I did Digimon Survive, because half of that was like a visual novel.
I read much better. Am I going the right way?
Yep. I'm pretty sure. Press that little dingly button once.
Dingly button? This thing?
Yeah, press that once. Oh, maybe we are going the wrong way.
Where did we start? How can I tell?
I think that little arrow thing on the lower... Definitely that, because I remember that weird, like, clover-shaped chamber. So, do a 180 and turn around. Yeah.
I'm heading towards that bloody red X.
No, that's where we want to go.
No, that's what I mean.
Yes.
I'm asking. That's where I want to be heading.
Correct.
Toward.
Yeah, so I got turned around
So
at some
I push
point.
the little dingly, whatever the button is again.
Yeah.
And I want to go.
Yes, just head back the way. Yep. It's okay. Because, now I'm like, oh yeah, we were here. We touched the little stone and went through the door. And then in here is where you fought the demons, and then across from you is the desk with the book. But when...
We're going back.
This is where we're supposed to go. I just got us turned around.
Do I want to go to this X?
The X that you're seeing is where the book...
Oh.
So now you're going to turn and head down this path, because this is where we have not yet gone. Yeah. And you can tell we're heading, like, further underground to that track.
That's more of that crystal.
Yeah. Grab that, too.
You keep filling up my inventory.
I know, but we want these crystals. For a reason. Just trust me. It's okay. The floor isn't going to collapse from under you.
It isn't gonna when a stupid demon attacks me and I'm...
A demon might attack you, but the floor isn't going to stay where it is. This isn't the kind of game with, like, dynamic shifting environments. At least not in this entry. Maybe...
I'm gonna fall.
And you're fine. It's like safety mode on Minecraft. It's like there are invisible baby rails preventing you from falling. Okay, one more.
Damn it. I literally picked up two things in my inventory.
We'll head to, like, I think we can probably go to Denerim after this. And just like sell a bunch of shit.
You're destroying stuff.
Because that's literally the only option right now. It's okay. It's random crap. If we could sell it, we'd get like a few copper for it, but we need to just make room, so all we can do is delete it. Just keep going, you're fine. You have not been in danger once this stream. You've been doing good health-wise.
A barrier.
It's like yellow, so you can walk through. Yeah, I think I do too. Oh, that would be the daughter.
What would be the
and
daughter?
a kitty. There's a child in front of you.
I can't see her. There's...
Child and a kitty.
Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you?
Oh,
Playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Kitty.
Dropping pennies to
Kitty
make dollars.
and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting. Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
I want to say this right here.
No, leave me alone. Kitty!
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever. That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Yeah.
Now here is where the persuade might come in handy.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Me when Alaprax dreams. Okay, so this is like a literal puzzle that we have to do. Are good with your brain.
I am not.
What do you? You're incredibly smart. What do you mean? It's like a spatial.
I like it when Kitty sings
I don't know.
to me.
I think.
I don't understand.
Pull your camera so that we're looking at the floor a little bit more.
And you want me to lower my camera?
Yeah. So see how this on our right here. See how that tile is kind of like out of the square.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, there's one where like the
So it's one
beam
of
is
those
starting.
sliding puzzles.
Something like that.
Like
I think we want to get it to
sliding.
this other tile that's like out of the grid.
But he never met Kitty.
Question is,
Well, I think we go on there.
and what are the fiery ones mean? You know?
That's the path. That's like the connection that we need to make.
Like
Yeah.
over here that's outside the grid.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. That's the starting point. And
Okay.
it's going in a few squares, doing some stuff, and we need to ultimately get it to
But
the
there's
other side.
also a tile outside the grid in that corner.
Yeah, Mom, you get what I'm saying? 2 tiles outside of them, out of the grid. One of them has the beam, one of them doesn't. The one that you're next to is the starting point. We need to get it to that other... Give me the control.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Okay, we have a square grid.
Yes.
This tile is outside of it.
Yes.
So is the other one.
Yes.
This is like sprouting fire from it.
Yes.
Which is like making lines and connections between the tiles.
Yes.
We need to ultimately get this fire to the other side. To that other tile that's outside of the grid.
Okay, I thought we were trying to move something into that empty space.
No. And from the looks of it, what's happening is that, you know, see how these kind of have like sundials?
Yeah.
So that's following where this is pointing. So, oh, and I guess don't run through the fire.
No. Yeah. What'd you do? Did you screw up?
Well, I just ran through the fire, but it's fine.
Okay.
So we need to ultimately figure out how to do this, but it looks like you can only touch certain tiles.
Okay. I think what you have to do is move that sundial to point to another tile.
Right.
To make the fire jump.
Right.
But how?
You click on it. It's green, so you can hit A to do it.
Tell me a story.
But
Okay,
like
but
this,
that floor tile is fine. I wanted the one that...
but that's what I'm saying.
That's
though.
the one that you
That's
have
part of the puzzle. We can't do any tile we want. We can only do certain ones. So you're gonna have to we can't do this one at the end. You got to backtrack a few and do this
Okay,
one.
do you think we need to literally use every tile in here?
No, as long as we get it over here, I think that's all that matters.
And then we just have to get it to that corner.
Yeah, so you just got to experiment with the paths.
What, do you know what control I'm going to be using here?
Just A button.
The A button. Okay, well, I don't want to make it point at me.
Well, just make sure
Look,
that one is another one you can move, but there isn't any fire going to it yet.
got it. So I've got 2 tiles I can effectively do something.
Well, and presumably other ones on the grid as well. Like once you start moving it around more.
Yeah. I mean, but at this moment in time, I've got 2 that I...
Yeah. So, yeah, do that one. I honestly, I wouldn't worry too much about accidentally touching the fire. Oh, okay. It is sliding. I thought it was going to rotate it.
But now I've got less fire. It fire away.
Because the one that has the fire isn't pointing anything. Now it's pointing in an empty space.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
So it is literally a sliding puzzle.
Okay. But it went out. I keep losing fire.
So you can hit it to go back to where you were then. And then maybe slide something else in the middle. That's just pointing back at itself, so that's not going to go anywhere.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Is this not making sense, or is it making sense?
No, I'm trying to figure out what's going to make it work. Okay. I'm getting the idea of what I can do, but I'm watching what's happening with the fire and figuring out what am I doing wrong. Clearly that didn't do anything.
So this is pointing right back at it. So literally any other direction is what you need.
Yeah, and you can't turn the way the dial turns. You can't turn the dial.
Right, but with the nature of a sliding puzzle, you can ultimately get any other tile to any other place.
Any other tiles will let me go. Try that one.
And that's where we started.
Okay. Let me get this tile. It has to be where there's a hole. But if I move this tile, it doesn't do anything.
Well, it opens that spot.
But that's what I was going to say. It opens the spot, which then will allow me to maneuver other tiles, and maybe then I can move something that will...
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
The way I would think of this is, because you can ultimately maneuver any tile anywhere, figure out what direction you want, and then move a bunch of shit around until you have that pointing where you want it to.
The problem is that... Oh, what do I have to do?
Nothing. As long as you don't stand in there forever, you're fine.
Okay. I have to get a tile that points out, somehow lit. The only tiles that are pointing... So that tile right there that's now highlighted green points in a direction to make something happen. But this tile right here points back. And so I don't think that's going to work. The other one points back.
Right, so you need to use the sliding puzzle to
So where's
get a tile pointing.
Well, where is currently my opening in the sliding?
Yeah. So like if you slid this around and had like that one to the right in place of it, then the fire would like come towards where you are now.
Yes. I gotta figure out if I try to get...
So with the corner you're in and then these other 3, just like rotate everything counterclockwise. Rotate, I mean, by sliding them.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
So grab the one to your left and pull that into the empty spot. Yep. And then do that 2 times. Well, sorry, I should clarify. The one that's on fire now, pull that. And then
it's a flower.
The one to the right of the empty space.
I like daffodils.
So now you have the fire going this way. So you just got to kind of keep doing that until you end up where you want.
Okay, yep, now I'm... Alright, where's my hole? I lost my hole!
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
Problem is, now I've got a tile in that space with fire jump to it, but it's pointing back.
Right, so you're going to have to swap that out and by like moving the empty space down toward us more.
Okay, so if I were to move this tile here.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
Make back
This kid has one dialogue.
Get either this time.
Well, for right now, don't I know I said think about the tile you want. Think about getting the space where you want, and then think about getting the tile you want.
I know. I want to figure out what tile I want to put in this basin. So I guess that's what I would.
Either one going right or south, because the thingy we want, you can just barely see it by your health bar, is like down here.
Yeah, I know. So. Oh, that one's pointing backwards.
Up.
I don't need that tile.
Yep.
Move that
I like
tile
it when
out.
Kitty sings to me.
You're gonna have to get that space like in the board more at some point, because you can't go any more to the right.
Yeah, I know. Figure out how I would.
Pull the one to your left, the spot on the right.
Tell me a story.
Yeah. Oh. The texture underneath is so bad.
I
guess it's a little bit better now that we're slightly farther away, but it's real low poly. Not even low poly, low resolution.
Alright, now.
Okay. So the one that's right underneath it would be a fine choice. To the left of the one that we currently have highlighted. Where they're pointing at each other.
Yeah. How am I gonna... I can't...
So you do this with the tiles in a grid of 4. Right, because if you take the furthest one that's on fire...
Well, what if I move that tile over again, move that tile down, then the space is up here, then I can move this tile over.
I don't know exactly what you mean, but it sounds like you have a plan, so go for it.
I just don't know if it's going to get me where I need to go, but I feel like I've gone back.
Tell me a story.
No, you're fine. You're kind of making a diagonal across the board, which is ultimately what you need.
If I move this one, and this... Step back. Still can't move it to a place where I'll maneuver.
You're trying to get these ones that are pointing right to the fire?
I never met Kitty. I like it when Kitty sings to me.
And I'm that. That.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
Well, you have it. It's technically moving like one more tile forward. When it's heading off to the right here, that can be good, but then you just need that one that's like heading up to not be heading up.
Yeah, what I'd like to do is maybe get this tile in this fire.
Yeah, you can do that if you just like pick a group of 4 and like
locked her up in this room.
just cycle them all around.
Interesting, which moving.
Well, you don't have to move. You just have to click on it.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
Now. Ah. Whoa.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
There. This. Sure.
Yeah, now you're getting the hang of it.
The problem is you have to put yourself in danger to move the fucking tile.
But the damage is not that high, so the stakes are low.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
No.
You're very close. You just, from like the point where it's feeding back to itself, you just need like one more down and two to the right.
Oh. I need to get one of those two tiles to be a tile that's moving. Move
Kitty is my best friend.
that back there.
You have, so the two that
That
are like,
one.
okay, here you got.
Like,
Yeah.
that.
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Way. Now.
Kitty
Make
says
sure you're
Grandpa
speaking up,
Bill
too.
locked her up.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't that awful?
I mumble a lot. Not your.
It's just a mindset you gotta get into of like projecting.
Yeah. Okay. I can move this. No, I need to get.
Oh, it's a flower. Isn't
Now
it?
that we're at the edge, it's
I
it's
like
actually getting a little
daffodils.
more tricky.
Yeah, I need to get that tile that's pointing this way into that. Let me think.
You may have to like double shuffle, like shuffle
yeah,
them
I
around,
might have to
and then do a
actually-
second shuffle to like set it up for you to then shuffle it back, and then a couple things fall into place.
Because I might have to
I've
actually.
always wanted a cat, and Kitty
I
is
might
so
have to
perfect and
actually go to this way and then come this way and come this way, depending on what configuration I play with. Good. Alan, that tile.
pretty. Tell me a story.
If it's not like super clear, you may just have to like experiment a little bit.
Well, I know I don't want a tile that's pointing backward in any case. I can
Yep.
get rid of this one points the way points again. That's great to have it.
Yep.
Now I just got to figure out how to get a tile pointing to that one.
Kitty is my best
What
friend.
rearrangement I need to do of the rest of that happen.
You're gonna need like two right. You have one right above you, and then there's another one like diagonally from that. So you probably have to pull that down. The one that's right above you. Then from there.
By right above me, you mean that one?
Yep. And then from there, right one and up one is
Father
another
doesn't
one that's
like
pointing
cats,
right.
but he never met
So I
Kitty.
think you need to get that one also down here.
Okay. Okay. I move this one here. I want to move.
I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect
Okay,
and pretty.
so that's close now, although the gap is now farther away.
No.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little bit tricky at this end stage.
Yeah. Here.
Tell me a story.
Like this one.
Yeah, I guess these are all pointing right now, so you can maybe just cycle them and then get the gap closer to where you want.
I gotta change something in here.
Yeah, that one that you were just lighting yourself on fire in, that one's gotta go. That one's gotta get replaced with one of these ones pointing right.
Oh, it's a flower.
But now my-
Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
I think what you need to do at this point is like keep cycling and get the right stuff in, and then get this one that's left, like, out of the cycle somehow, so that you only have that one pointing down, right?
Here, right in front of out of.
I think you got to pull that one that's your end point on fire. I think you got to pull that down and like disrupt that temporarily.
Pull it forward.
Yeah, and then start cycling until you have the opportunity to get this
Well,
one
and
pointing left
maybe
out here.
maybe putting the fire there.
Theoretically, that's also a fine option if it points
Mm-hmm.
right, because then you can just get your one pointing down where the gap is now somehow.
Okay.
Or like you could pull the ones on the right
I
that are
like it when
pointing right. You
Kitty
could start
sings to
pulling
me.
those in. That might end up working out.
How did that happen? Hey,
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
So like keep cycling because the left one, the one pointing left, is still in the mix.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
Okay. You would probably have to sit in the fire for like 30 seconds for it to kill you. So now we're really close. I think now maybe if you cycle, it'll just end up working itself out.
but
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I
Because
like
at some
daffodils.
point, the one that's on our bottom row that is pointing down, if you cycle, will end up on top. And then the only other things in the cycle are pointing right. So I think if you just cycle, it'll finish and you'll win.
the one that's pointing down.
Yeah.
The one's pointing down.
The one you just had highlighted
Oh, that's what you mean.
down towards us. I know, it's confusing
I'm
to
not
talk about
thinking
it.
up and down the same way you are.
If you have that and the blank space and the ones above it, I literally think all you have to do is cycle those 4 counterclockwise and you win.
If I have,
So pull down.
Still trapped. What is the matter?
Oh, I think you talked to the cat. So just say nothing. So yeah, I think now if you pull down into the blank space and then continue along
pull
that
what into
rotation,
the blank space? Which one?
the tile above it, pull that down into the blank space.
The tile that is right there.
Yep. And then keep doing this cycle of rotation. Yeah, you pull that up and then you pull one right.
Tell me a story.
What?
Yep.
You don't even let me see my win before you save my time.
I can feel the
Oh my
magic
god, I gotta get ready
fading.
to do something.
Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Oh.
I will say this is the part where like decision making, you know, yeah, so like choose choicefully.
Well, if I say I said I'd free you, I didn't say I'd let you live, which is sincerely a way I'd like to handle this.
Yeah.
But that'll just piss her off. And I don't need to piss her off. I am not going to give her the
Assume
child.
that you can win fights.
Okay. I'm not going to say Amelia's all yours.
Right. That's what I mean, is like think through your consequences here. Like, do you want to deal with this or do you want to like give the girl up to the demon?
No, I don't want to give the girl up to the
Okay.
demon.
Yeah, then you got to deal with it.
All right. I may as well go with what it says right there.
I think so.
Ready to fight.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
You should phrase it that way.
Ooh. Oh, do I have to kill that?
I think they've seen us.
It's a desire demon, so yes.
Gorgeous.
But again, you're saving a little girl, so it's in the service of a greater
I
thing.
can't see where I am.
That's okay, you got her. You just gotta,
There's more things.
you gotta kill the remaining devouring corpses. Okay. Now, since she was like an actual kind of mini boss, quote unquote, her body, I would make sure to actually
Make
loot.
sure we actually loot.
Yeah, like important enemies are worth looting.
Let me get my camera angle better. Actually. Oh my. Can I have all that?
Try it.
Gonna tell me.
No, you're good. We cleared a few things. I don't know what incense is. That might be like a stat boosting thing. We can look at that later.
See what we got. Corpse call.
I would assume that's for crafting, or it just goes right in your junk. I don't know. You can take it if you want.
Well, I'm asking.
It's not a big deal. Like
That's
if
probably
it ends
all
up,
the corpses have.
probably. If it ends up adding weight, we may just end up tossing it later.
I'll take one.
Okay. Just one corpse call as a treat.
Yeah.
Alright, so now you can just head back out and talk to her dad.
Crash. All.
Might have to fight your way out, I guess. There might be more.
Fuck.
It's okay. You can handle a few corpses. You can keep going fast. You don't have to go slow. Or shades.
What's good against shades, you know?
Maybe ice.
More on this side?
I think another one maybe pops up. I think you got it though. They might. No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of rage demons because rage demons are like literally made out of lava, so ice is good on them. Shade demons, I don't know if there's a specific elemental affinity. Yeah, you just keep following the path on the map. You're gonna do a left, right?
Left, right.
Through that doorway, yeah. I guess with barrier down, popping up. Yep. Yep.
Death root.
If you feel like it, but it's not a big deal. I doubt we'll be doing a ton of crafting, and especially because you're a mage, you're not as reliant on potions as other like classes might be.
Did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing.
Dulan Han?
I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
I'm glad that went well, because stuff can sometimes have unintended consequences, and I was, like, after I told you what to do, I was like...
You mean with giving her the shit and saying, I'm gonna take you down, bitch?
Well, like, it's... Because logic would be like, you kill the demon, you save the girl, but
yeah. This
is the kind of game where sometimes they could, like, pull a fast one on you, and then the demon could be like, what the fuck? No, I'm gonna get her anyway.
Where's my ex?
Loosely north and left. Down those stairs. Turn. There was a crystal on the desk, I think, maybe. Turning. That. Whatever that is.
Oh, wait, Chris.
I think that's been all of them.
What do you wish of me?
Oh.
Never mind. You just gotta turn so that you're facing the crystal more.
Oh.
There you go.
Actually, it was focused on us. Oh.
Okay, grab that. Yeah. It's funny, Liliana has some, like... The icon is like someone blowing a horn. Everybody's just purple all the time now that Liliana's with you. I don't know what it does, but I'm sure it's something good.
There's...
Yep. You're just gonna keep taking left for a bit. Well, I say for a bit, now you're gonna head straight through this room. You're upstairs. Straight-ish through that door. Welcome, Kendra Jameson. Hello.
Ah.
Yeah, first time chatter. I don't know if I know Kendra's until now. You can leave the mace. That's just plain ass bottom of the barrel weapon. So you'll head back outside and then you can head back over to Shale.
No, that's right. Please. Oh.
And Darkspawn have that effect on villages.
You good boy.
Phrase that would send Aloe into a tailspin. Can't get Shale without win. I feel like I recall that they get along, yeah.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And of course, it is another mage. That is what it is. Yes, yes. Just my luck.
Was Shale in the book? I'm sure I've read it, but refresh my memory because it's probably been a bit.
Like the last mage once did. Poke and prod and cluck its little tongue. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for
I believe so, yeah.
I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
I think, Kendra, I take it you're a big Dragon Age fan. I think it's been a while since they've done a book. I'm kind of jonesing for that.
I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must. I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
I just like win in Shale, specifically win in Shale.
Oh, go on. It will be fun. And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken? I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means...
An old lady in a golem. My favorite ship.
It is simply... What should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
Is the other person new? Mama here on my left?
I'm a very newbie gamer.
If that's who you mean, yes. She's not got a lot of video gaming under her belt, but she's big into...
And it's been a long time since I have played.
We started this, but haven't played it in like a year, but she loves fantasy stuff. Yeah. She's even watched like Dragon Age and Witcher and stuff with me. She watches a lot of anime, so she's very into like this kind of stuff. Just hasn't done much gaming herself. But yeah, I knew that this and The Witcher would be like the best thing that she would be into. Plus cute girls. But yeah,
the girls in this are much more attractive than the guys.
Well, just wait till the graphics get better.
Okay.
This is like
what,
14 years old now? Yeah, from like 2 on, there's actually cute guys.
It's not necessarily the same as my taste in guys.
They do. I don't know. They tend to have like very sexy women.
women.
Two also has
all
a very
about
sexy woman, but there's a guy that I like, and then I'm trying to think of three. I don't know if there was any guys that I was like super into. Yeah, it is Fenris.
I think it would be rude to say I hadn't given a fuck. I don't know about looking at my personal goal. I don't want to use the goal. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think 3 is a fine option.
Do you think 3 is okay?
Ah, how unexpected, yet refreshing. I suppose I have 2 options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
Kendra, I love the idea too of like an old lady playing Dead by Daylight. Mom could not handle that. She'd shit herself.
What?
Dead by Daylight.
Oh yeah.
A game where literally like you play as like all of the monsters from horror movies. Like one person does that, and then the other people are the people they're chasing.
And it probably has that. It's probably that same stuff that would make me just nauseated.
Well, it's third person, so it's more like this than Resident Evil. But
better it than me.
Dead by Daylight sounds like someone made up a game to fuck with you.
For now.
What was that?
I am called Shale, by the way.
Dead by Daylight sounds like someone invented a game just to like scare you and fuck with you.
Definitely.
Your nan plays the killer. Love that for her. I played it for like one stream and I was like, not really my cup of tea.
He would rather I was called Flint. Pebbles? How about rubble?
So now you got Shale. So Shale's like another tanky option you have.
Yeah, so when I'm going into battle, it might make sense to bring my tanky, when I'm big battle, right? Bring my tanky option. Or if we have to break into something that is physical force, break.
Sure.
I like my current party, unless you have any reason you think I should take someone different with me right now.
No, current party's fine. Like, by the books, you have probably like the best party you can have, because there's the 3 classes are basically warrior, rogue, and mage, which you have one of each, plus you as another mage. So yeah, you're totally good.
Oh, and I got a codex. Oh.
Yeah.
Shield improves health. Why are they? I get -1s from them and a -3 from Shale because I didn't take Shale with me.
No, just based on dialogue options. Everything you do, different people will have like different pluses and minuses. Well, but as an asterisk to that, they're all so different people. Like Alistair's a puppy, and Morgan's like a fucking goth kid. Like, rarely is there probably an option where everybody is on board.
Yeah, and there's not an option for me as a female.
No, I don't believe there's reasons why that kind of makes sense, but also that's like the biggest indicator that this was made in like 2007 or whatever. Because like
today,
in
totally
what game today would they give you like an alt girl witch man hater type who isn't like bisexual? Tell her she needs Win. Well, we opted to go without
Win.
We opted to go without Win in the party for now because she likes these 3. And I figured that she could get away with healing herself, but I can
certainly switch to Win. I'm not sold on. So if I wanted to look at my party again,
I think they said L2, the trigger. I think pull it up somewhere.
L2.
The trigger.
This.
Yeah. Somewhere. Oh. It's probably that option on the left that's grayed out, so maybe you can't exactly at this moment, but we could head back to camp if we need to. We are done here also, so you can head out and we can like, pick a destination.
Liliana, I'm okay. I mean, yes, she's cute. I like her.
What game would give you a pervy old lady who has an ultimate ability? Is Win pervy? I don't remember her being pervy.
She pervy?
I thought she was kind of like prim and proper.
That makes her even.
Yes, apparently. Oh, you know, we do need to head somewhere to sell stuff. So that should be a first step.
So
head down the steps out of the village and we can head to the world map. Or actually, I think if you press...
We could go to camp. I could pick up...
We do have a vendor at camp too. So that would work fine.
Oh, okay. We have a vendor at camp?
Yeah, do you remember there's like a dude with like a dwarf merchant with a unique son?
A unique son?
Yeah.
Remember his unique son.
His son like touched a lyrium vein or something that's like raw magic stuff. So like all his son does is like say enchantment. But he's really good at enchanting things.
Is up. Yes.
That looks like up. Press the...
There we go. There's out.
Sure. Yeah, that looks right. Past the corpse.
Oh, we came. I hate the corpse.
Alzalis, try to be careful. He may wake up beside her.
Oh. Hot Alistair's.
I mean, he's a strapping young guy.
So your party and venture forth?
Yep.
I can say yes, and then I can pick camp if I want to change my party.
Yeah. Is it is it the revive skill? Is that what she gets? I don't remember if that's unique to like her class.
You look like a woman. You are a Grey Warden, so it follows that you can't be a woman. So you understand my confusion then?
The Qunari have a very rigid culture.
Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight.
That's why I don't like Stan.
Yeah.
Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense.
Also 2007.
Also wish to live on the moon. That's as attainable. One of those things can't be true. A person is born, Qunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that. The size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of his hair, these are beyond his control. We do not choose, we simply are. Can they? We'll see.
And you piss me off every time I talk to you, dude.
You can...
You're kind of an a-hole.
You can make some headway with him over the course of the game.
Alright, so when I'm here, how do I change my party?
You'll change it when you leave, but before you leave, we should find the merchant, who I think is, like, behind you.
Behind
if you
me?
do a 180.
Yeah, there
over
he
there.
is.
A little marker. Bodin is the shopkeep. Standals for enchanting.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Talk to Win. We'll talk to Win before we leave, too.
Do I want to let him see?
Yeah, here, I'll handle the management for you here for a minute.
Thanks.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Alright. You have to keep talking to her to get the ultimate. It's been long enough that I don't remember the particulars of like the companion quest stuff, although I guess I kind of remember. I guess I should look at like what equipment people want and then sell the excess. We should have a chest here somewhere too, right? To store like the good shit that we can't use yet. I should find that too.
We have to level up or acquire something else to be able to access.
Yeah, we need like higher stats. I'm pretty sure we have a chest. Probably this. Like rates.
Mm-hmm.
What else is it?
Even the Templars will be impressed by the power.
Did you win stuff? Oh yeah, I've like 100%ed all of these games myself, but it's been years since I've played this, so I'm a little bit rusty on the finer details. Do we not have a chest? Am I making that up? Is it maybe not an object?
It literally said it was a communal box for where you can put stuff.
I think that's like for the army though.
Oh.
Yes, we have watched Avatar. We just watched the live action one recently.
Yes.
I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was...
You know, I can like see where some people are coming from in terms of like you know, the pacing was maybe a little bit rushed. Granted, like obviously they're trying to
unlock
fit a lot of stuff in. Pyro and Win together. You don't get a storage chest Dragon Age 2? Damn, so I have to just carry around everything? Alright, well, I guess we gotta just do a good job of equipping. Then the crystals are for Shale. That's why I wanted to make sure we get those. They're different weapons, so we can pick, like, fire, ice, nature. I don't even remember nature damage.
Equip Shale with a bunch of crystals.
Just the one for now. She has, like, one for armor, and then
I think Shale is a boy.
I am 99% certain that Shale tells you at some point, like, hey, I'm a girl. And it's supposed to be like a Samus from Metroid thing. Like, you don't know.
Oh.
Alright, I'm maybe just gonna equip shit in your off slot, too.
I was gonna say, that looks like chesticles, not breasticles. And, there's...
Thanks for the follow, Kendra. We're coming back to this after a big break. We're gonna try to be getting Mom doing more of this, and then also playing the Paper Mario remake in like a month and a half. Which, even though I'll be back seeding, I'm very excited for, because that is one of my favorite games ever.
Are you gonna let me play it for you to?
I don't need to play it. I've played it like several times, so I want to like be involved with and experience it, but I don't need to like actually touch it myself because I've done it. Yeah, no, that's my actual for real mom.
Yeah.
in chat, which because she's in people's chats and stuff.
And older than dirt.
Fine. You are of an age to be my mother, but you're not that old. You're young at heart though.
12 inside, ancient on the.
I wish you could have lots going.
Yeah.
No one else. What are you even asked for that?
Requires 38 magic.
Maybe only you can wear it. I don't know. This is like it's like literal plate armor, but there's a class you can get later that I did that is called Arcane Warrior, and so you can like summon a magic sword, and so then I'd do that, put on the armor, and then like go jump in head first, do stuff like as a mage. Anyway, yeah, no, she's rad. Like,
I love.
Well, you are though, you know, like so many props to you for not being like a miserable old racist and every other terrible thing I could say about people that skew elderly.
Oh yes, then I was like age that weird thing.
I'm confused. What about?
I'm too much of a flower child to be that. You know, I grew up in that era and was on the tail.
No, she is literally the woman whose vagina I emerged from. This is not like a dating thing. I'm very gay. I'm very gay. I'm extremely gay.
Very gay. But I was on the tail of the whole flower child era. I really, from an early age, identified with, you know, it seemed everybody loving everybody, which now that I know. But I mean, it was
and to clarify that, Kendra,
kind of
she's pan. That's what she means.
Yeah, different kind of love, though. Way that I love Alec, all of her other buddies of mine.
Yeah, sorry that we're fiddling with items now for a long time.
It's not very exciting, but we gotta figure out how to manage our inventory.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start putting things on people. Not worry about the details too much. And then
And at some point I have to take Puppy with me again, and at some point I have to probably take Dev, although I don't really. Then just off and dump buddy.
I want to make her meet my nan. Was it Pete's dad is a gamer too, so
yeah?
I like all of the gaming adults.
I didn't know Sweet's dad was a gamer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Can you wear wait? Alistair can't. Oh, I guess. Ooh, what? Oh, you can. Okay, again, why you can.
That's the heavy plate armor required magic thing.
Well, it should be like strength, which I wouldn't think you have. I watch Grandma who plays Dead by Daylight. I watch Grandma Tita who plays Dead by Daylight. Grandma Shirley. I'm aware of Grandma Shirley. I don't watch her on the regular.
What was the other one? Grandma who?
Grandma Shirley, like a white-haired old lady who like does YouTube videos and stuff.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's something. Let me see how much weight I have after I sell. Like 87. Yeah. Like for realsies old.
Not me.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please.
All right. Go junk and sell junk. Gives a little bit of room. We have some gifts we could give if people at camp.
Yeah, is there something that would make Sten like?
Presumably, I don't know if I have it exactly. I don't want to sell shills stuff. Sell these good weapons either. I'm flabbergasted that there's no chest hold all this stuff. I guess we just have to make a point of selling regularly. I think I saw something from Oregon, so if you want to talk to her, we can give her a little present. And we can just like do some rounds and talk to everybody.
Okay, you'll tell me what gift Oregon.
I think it'll prompt you.
What do you wish of me?
Buy the first thing.
Okay.
Don't forget to buy the backpack. Oh, I'll definitely do that. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe back out and go to the first option then.
Okay.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
She just told me to tell you, don't listen to my granddaughter. She was born in 92. You're the loser. Grandma's just taking the piss.
Oh.
And if you're hanging there with your grandma now, hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. All right. So what do we have here?
You can learn shape-shifting from her as a specialization, which unfortunately is ass. It's terrible because you can't do fucking spells.
So I don't want to do it.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You can talk to her about other stuff. How do you give gifts though?
My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how
She's a bitch.
successful
She was
they
next to
generally
me when
were.
I made stuff.
Flemish made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more. I found the game fun. I was too young to understand the truth behind what was happening. Flemeth would warn them once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
I'm wondering if there's like a thing in camp that you
It was
have to
a
interact
game,
with.
and I,
would
a
think it
young
would just be
girl.
talking to them.
If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset.
Don't mind,
Thankfully,
just
the
thinking out
wilds
loud.
is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move
Oh,
us
hey, look,
elsewhere.
Google
and
says you
we'd
do it
be
in your
lost
inventory.
within the forest once again.
I can look at that
I
here in a
didn't
minute.
understand the danger.
I'm getting
at least until I was
this
much older.
actually isn't bad, but I'm
heard of
noticing now.
apostates or
I'll wait till she finishes. There's like AI stuff at the top of Google that's like telling me stuff now, which might actually be handy.
Is it true, then, that given enough time, the prisoner will learn to love the cell? The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates. And apostates could become Maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true. Still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit.
Oh. See, I don't like some of these options. I don't want to say I agree completely, although I do.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Religious dogma forcing people into enslavement, that sucks.
Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
So, Let us return. Yes.
Okay.
She's all about. She disapproves.
Apparently, even though you agree
Okay.
with her, she's also a tough nut. Apparently, we just go.
What do I have?
Give it to Serafina. So do we have to be playing as the character we're trying to give it to? Do we do this in the field? Oh no, here. So we switch them in here, and then we give the stuff to them. So like the grimoire, obviously that goes to Morgan.
Okay.
And then we'll see her little like I like you
What?
meter. Well,
You
never mind.
found
That's in.
Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
Hey.
So that's actually, you know, I don't know if you'll care to do all the personal quests for every single one of them, but I think hers is interesting.
Morgan approves. Plus 12. Yay. It's tough.
Yeah.
All right. Then what to do next? No other gift for other people that you specifically.
We have others. I don't know if I know off the top of my head who they go to, but I have a thing here so we can figure it out.
Yeah, if we give them stuff.
Some of them are
room
generic. Some of them are just like, who do you want to get points with?
Right.
But then some of them, like that one, will
Yeah,
trigger,
like let's
personal
think about
quests.
Sten. Let's look at it again.
Okay, so open up your inventory again then.
How do I do that again? When
That's
I'm triggered?
the left little button in the middle.
No.
Yep. And then right trigger to get into items. See at the top there, the triggers to get in these different tabs. Okay, the small statue, I think that's an anybody gift. The Rose of Orlais, that's going to be for Liliana. The rune stones, amulet thing. Maybe there aren't generic ones. Maybe they're for everybody. The Chantry Amulet and the Rose of Orlais are both for Liliana. We could go see her and give her those two.
Okay. Is there
Or,
anything,
rather not tab to her, not go see her.
is there anything in here?
I don't...
Just want to.
So use your bumpers and tab till you find Liliana. There you go.
I
and
want to give her the Rose of Orlais.
Yep. And that might trigger a cut.
Oh, how dear of you.
Okay. No,
Thank
just
you so much.
affinity. So then give her the Chantry Amulet as well.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
A lot of this probably isn't going to matter too much unless we get, like, real into the nitty-gritty of, like, min-maxing, which we won't.
Who is the silver bracelet?
Statuette is for Alistair. Silver brace. I'm assuming, like, all of these can be probably given to anybody, but, like,
The portrait.
in min-maxing, there's going to be...
For anybody's...
Oh, here, no, there is generic ones. So the ring is generic.
I think you got rid of the
Or, sorry, the bracelet, not the ring.
bracelet.
Yeah,
We'll save that to somebody.
I think the rest of these are all generic, or
Okay.
or at least not like
The water-stained
quest triggering.
portrait, I think, has got to be important.
I mean, press X on it, but I think it's just
They're gonna.
yeah,
Anti.
yeah, it's just a generic one.
Okay.
So we can probably ignore the rest of these for the moment. Why don't you go talk to Win, at least? Oh, okay. You got an ability from you doing stuff. That's good.
Wynn's
Which
back over
based on
here
the sound of
somewhere.
that, that's probably better. Trap detection is a good ability to have.
Ow.
Win was somewhere there on the fire, like past Liliana, kind of in the back, on your left. Other left.
Oh,
There you go.
I thought she was by the.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest would be welcome. Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
No person. That's some fucking Drax Destroyer line.
You're very kind to say so. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do.
I think her personal quest maybe does have to deal with this.
I think I will be glad when I am done. Oh, no. I'm not the sort of person that leaves things unfinished. I'll see this through, I promise.
Yeah.
I don't know how long you want to go tonight, if you're slowing down at all or if you want to keep going.
I'm okay. What time is it?
10:45.
Really? 10:45?
Yeah.
Really?
We've been going.
It doesn't feel like 10:45
Closing
at all.
on 3 hours.
Yeah, so I can play some more.
Okay.
What else do I need to chat? Anybody?
Theoretically, anyone you want to. They all have a personal quest to do at some point through like talking to them and giving them items and stuff.
Severin, there's Liliana.
Most of them are kind of around here somewhere, and like Morgan is off in her corner. I gotta figure out how to.
What do you need?
I hate the hats in this game. They're all terrible.
The hat?
Like any headgear.
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells. You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit. Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together. Well, they do it, and they feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar's talents more effective, or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away, either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Okay, that seems done.
Yeah. Let me see for a sec. I think someone else has a hat that off. Either I do it.
That's not a bad hat.
Oh. Either that or it's like an option in the setting somewhere. Just hide hats. I mean, it looks like they're already taking them off for cutscene. Maybe that's the best we can do. Oh, here, and we can do the radial thing that I was talking about. Toggle, that will be more friendly for you. Don't see a hat. I'm almost certain there is
Change
one
George.
for like saving
Oh,
your
for
game.
saving. Okay, I was trying to think for inventory.
Oh, but that does remind me that they said we should buy the backpack. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Put up with the hats.
Something you need?
Forgot that he has
Sure,
stuff
either my
too. We
boy
can
or
also
my
buy
sh-
things in addition to selling. So this. I don't know if he has the backpack right now. Oh, here we go. Okay, 7 gold, so it's decently expensive, but that's probably the best thing. And that gave us like another 10 space. That's great. Okay. You can continue chatting.
Alrighty. Who else should I chat with?
Anyone you want to. There isn't I don't think there's much of a timeline on it, so you can, chat with them whenever. And I don't think you're like missing anything
Well,
if you do it now versus
I
later.
want to make sure that I would like to send every interaction with.
Yes. Sitting, as you observed. It's what you asked.
He's kind of a Drax the Destroyer type too, very literal.
Warden, if I truly disliked you, I would leave. That I am still here, you may interpret however you choose.
Answer the question. Read the page.
Yeah.
I did. Parshera, was there anything else?
I can't think of anything you mentioned. That
There may not be much in there. I think that's kind of a general heading to get you into different dialogue options. Yeah, so there isn't anything there now, but
move on.
As you talk to him, things might up in there.
it's not going to let me move on.
Well, you can ask a question, or you can say, let's go, and back out completely.
As you wish.
Hit right trigger once for me.
Right trigger?
Yeah. Shortcuts got like weird with shortcuts now. Like that's not how we had them set.
No.
I don't know how that happened. Do you want me? I can clean that up for you.
Figure that out. I don't like that. What's the times 40 thing?
That's like regular potion.
And that wasn't even there before, was
there's
it?
like a 2 by it now. So somehow we got onto like a second set of shortcuts.
No, but I don't like it.
I'll get it figured out, Mom. Chat, do you guys know? Like, is there like a second?
Screwed up.
Like, I feel like we accidentally pressed some combination of things to get.
Yeah, that's completely
Different
not
stuff.
what I want anymore. It's like I can't even get at what I want to get at.
The 2 next to it makes me think that we like accidentally
Changed
something. The only thing I know we changed is when we went here and said
Toggle.
But that's not even the same menu.
No, it's still there.
Yeah. I thought maybe for a minute that it was when you're in inventory, hit the start. Oh, yep, I know what we did. There's 2 armor sets, or not armor sets, 2 weapon sets, and I put the second weapon. Because just to save space, I put this on you.
No, and that changed
That was
my
on the wrong
attack.
thing. So there we go. Now you're all better. We should also probably do the level up stuff while you're here.
Sure.
If I can find it.
I have no chance if you can't find it.
I wouldn't think that. Here we go. Okay. Has Arcane Warrior highlighted? Did I just choose that? Is that because I did that in a previous playthrough? I don't know. As for your attribute, I don't know what we need specifically, but just put some in magic stats. Coercion. I really like coercion out of these. I'm not even sure what combat tactics does, so I would say we should do more coercion. That'll just give you more options.
Well, when you go back to expert combat?
It says you get 2 more combat tactic slots, and I'm not exactly sure what that means. I think that's maybe like assigning behaviors to your party members. Like,
oh, that's not...
Like, if this
okay.
happens, then do this. But I don't think we need to min-max combat that hard.
Okay.
Combat shit. You're not a warrior, so the only benefit you get here is that you're less easy to be interrupted, which I'm not worried about. Poison making, don't care. Herbalism, don't care. Survival, action, that's more of a rogue thing. So is trap making, stealing. So coercion, I think, is the big win here. Again, when that chef shows up in combat, it's not like you're like lying and fucking doing shit, but it's like, you know, that's also going to be wittiness and like understanding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm specifically lying, like I did Kitty.
And that too. Sometimes lying is an advantage, and you don't even have to feel weird about it. I guess we did somehow get the Arcane Warrior specialization, which is the one I would choose, so that's good. But I don't know how we have it this early. Spells. There's healing things. Spirit is a lot more passive than an entry is like weird death stuff. So I really like the elemental tree. Earthquake is good. You can literally just like, some of the higher level spells are cool. You can just cast like a big fucking circle that like does shit to a bunch of people. So we could get you that now with Earthquake, or start building to higher level spells and things other ones. I don't know if you have any particular thoughts here on things you want.
No, I have no particular thoughts.
Okay.
It would require my brain being in a functional state.
Let's maybe just do Chain Lightning for now, and we can work towards the Lightning Storm. That's how I would typically play this, is just go like... and these guys can just auto-level up. I would just do like big fucking storms, but have like a ring of fire and a ring of lightning, of ice, just go nuts on all that, and I think that probably where we'll end up getting you as well. Eyelash Rebellion. I feel like I've had a lot of Eyelash Rebellion lately.
Too. I know in my damn bra all the time too to poke me. Nasty.
Okay, so if you're still thinking you want to keep going.
Yeah, we should head out and do something, I guess.
Okay, yep, so head straight out by the torch there, and then we can pick back to those 3 destinations from before, the mountain, the town, or the forest. Your next major quest.
Okay, but I want to pick when.
You gotta keep going out, and then it'll tell you to pick your party.
Okay.
Yeah, so now you can pick any 3.
Oh, look at it. Emptied my party. How come it did that?
It might just do that every time you go back to camp.
Indeed.
Yeah, indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. We'll do that for a while.
Okay. And I guess head out again then. Oh, no, sorry. Now we gotta do...
Why is she acting like she's fighting?
She just put on a passive. So hit select, the little jingly button, select.
Alright.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
It's still in my eye, whatever it is. Hit what?
Select the little dingly button.
This?
Yeah, we'll call that select, because that used to be select before they did it weird, and now press Y to get to the world map. Okay, so what do you think? Town, mountain, forest?
Let's do, oh, maybe we're gonna have to quit.
Well, no, we can turn.
Can
we
you
can plug it in.
flip it upside down
Yeah.
so I can plug it in?
We might need to restart your Y dial.
Ibu or whatever it is.
Yeah. Can that reach? Because I have a long one too. Here, I'll just do mine then for now. And we'll restart Mama's VTuber upside
My
down.
little bubby.
Or maybe it'll fix, but I would guess that I probably have to start it. Yeah, you're a little high up, so I'll just redo it quick. Oh yeah, I meant to have you close that stuff earlier. I didn't think about it.
Think about it either.
There you go. Okay.
Because you got me all started, so I didn't set it up, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Feel free to close shit. Anything's open and you're setting it up.
Okay. Well, I closed a couple things that didn't matter, but I didn't want to close something that you might want.
Nothing. So this is where.
So that's the village. Mountains up and to the left.
You said something about Alistair having family.
Yes.
So maybe something we should.
Sure. Sounds good.
Plus, close.
I think you run into something most times you go somewhere. So yeah. Start mowing them down. It's so funny just seeing the numbers through this feels so
you get it?
old. There's more enemies, but you got the one near you. This feels so old D&D, and they obfuscate that in a lot of games now. I guess maybe Baldur's Gate has that. I still need to play more of that with Park, but you, I think, would get a pick out of Baldur's Gate someday.
Over here too.
Yeah, you got one left and one right.
Oh, we got one over here still.
Yep. Got him. Okay, and then they got the other one.
Why is the bad music?
It just takes a minute to fade out.
Okay. All right.
And then that. I can't
see a clear path.
I don't either, but that's where the map says to go. I think go to the signpost.
Oh, here's the map.
Yeah, just kind of hidden.
Need to do the world map.
Yep.
Look, can we talk for a moment?
Uh-oh.
I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier. I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Marek is young. He must have had Alistair really young.
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it. Because it will probably come up. I didn't want to walk into Redcliffe without you knowing the truth. That would be just awkward. I have no illusions about my status, however. It's always been made very clear that I'm a commoner, and now a Grey Warden, and in no way in line for the throne. And that's fine by me. No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Al Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard, oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this.
As an avid, friendly bullier of people in my life,
he approves. Okay. Am I supposed to talk to... Oh, that's Alistair. I just didn't recognize him in the
Yeah, with
helmet.
his
It is kind of dorky.
Stupid helmet. Let me Google that too.
Okay.
Because I know, like, I had some stupid fucking, like, beanie on my mage, and I was like, I don't want
Oh,
this.
and it's the waterfall.
I might also be thinking of
like
later
a
Dragon
water
Ages.
Shooting out there.
You might not be able to turn the hats off in this one.
Come on.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Dragon Age
No
2.
army to defend
you
us.
can't turn off hats in
No
this.
Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Right? We need to save? Or have we done
Probably
that?
not a bad idea, but we'll be okay.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They're obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord.
I restart
They just
capture
arrived,
again
and I
because you're
thought you
kind
would
of
want
at
to
like
see
a
them.
weird
Well done.
position.
I was
Greetings,
kind of
friends. My name
to
is
one
Tegan,
side,
Ban
too.
of Rainisfield,
I thought you closed
brother
those
to the
a
Arl.
moment ago.
I remember you.
It doesn't matter if it's plugged in.
Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud?
I think you're fine.
Alistair?
I'm working.
It is you, isn't it? You're alive. This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Ten Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother.
We can find a point
Unfortunately,
after this
that might be a
conversation stuff.
problem.
And I
Eamon
figured you
is
wouldn't have
gravely ill.
too much left
no
in
one
you.
has heard from the castle in days.
But
No
let's
guards patrol the walls,
do this
and no one
sooner
has
rather than
responded to my
later.
shouts.
And with
The attack started a few nights ago.
Yeah, I'd
Evil
be down to
things
do more of this next
surged
week.
from the
for sure.
castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault. Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returned to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again. The
We've
next
already
night.
fought
Each night
reanimated
they come
corpses,
with greater
Mom.
numbers. With Cailan
my
dead
worst.
and Loghain starting a war over the
There
throne,
aren't, like,
no one responds.
proper
to my urgent
zombies, so
calls
don't
for
worry.
help. I have a feeling
Well,
tonight's assault will
anything
be the worst yet.
zombie-like.
We literally fought fucking
I
shambling
desperately
corpses.
need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Oh, I don't really want to get right into a battle.
Yeah, we can finish up here, so just say I'm on my way and we can save and
of course
tackle that stuff next time.
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Eamon's illness is very serious. The Arlessa, out of desperation, sent the knights on a quest for a cure. I know little about this, other than that the cure was supposed to be an ancient relic of great power. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Maybe this and one of the other things are actually the same thing. I'm not remembering.
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, perhaps. Spirits possessing the bodies of the dead. We could be dealing with a mage.
Yeah, so it's more like magic stuff.
Who would do such a thing?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss. Should the monsters find their way in. I would prefer not to fight in the chantry, but if they come, then so must it be. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Morg is through.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Like I said, you're not going to make everybody happy.
I'm going to have to get her happy.
Okay, so should we give it a save there and call it a night?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right.
I all of a sudden just hit a wall. I had all this energy and then it just...
Well, that's kind of how you'll go, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed this. I'm so glad we did it.
Yeah, me too. I had fun.
Yep. And I'm starting to feel like I can do it, which is why I want to do it again soon so I don't lose that little ground that I gained.
Yeah, we'll do at least one of these again next week, and then I think, like you said, literally just doing like gaming exercise is probably not a bad idea either. So thank you all for hanging out with us tonight in important mommy time.
Yeah.
Especially Faye, thank you for all of the tips and tricks. That's always super handy when
nice
we can
meeting
outsource
Kendra.
stuff like that to you guys instead of Google. And yeah, Kendra, also nice to meet you. We're gonna head over to Cass's for a raid.
Yay! I was just gonna ask who's out there to raid.
Yeah, they're finishing
I saw
up
Mo
Tulip
streaming
tonight.
earlier too. I didn't join it at all, but I got notifications.
Yeah, Mo streamed last night and then this morning as well, so they've been a busy little monkey.
Yeah, their streams are frequently not at a great time for me to catch them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's fun when I can.
Yeah, I think middle of the day ends up being nighttime in Japan.
Yeah, Japan.
Where you get
such
early or late.
a different time.
Yeah, so keep your eyes posted on the Discord for plans for more of this, and I'll see you guys over in Cass's. Good night.
Love you guys.